Hello everyone, welcome. I'm RxOliver. These are my friends. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is in the midst of Manivarsha Session 2, which is the penultimate session of Season 2 of Fey Nights. Journeys through the Radiant Citadel. I'm here tonight with Sarah, Dave, Rue, and Martin. Take it away, Martin.
Welcome everyone, we're coming up to the end of our season with one more season to go, most likely going on at some point next year. There will be a surprise if you watch the game in a couple of weeks. Welcome everyone. We're going to continue our game. We're going to very quickly introduce ourselves and do our questions as normal. I'm Martin, DM. If you want to play with me, you can click the thing below. Also, if you're interested, I am branching out into Call of Cthulhu. So if you want me to run a Call of Cthulhu game for you, they're coming up soon, but I already have quite a few people interested. So if you want to get in there, you keep an eye, because I'm pretty sure they'll fill up pretty quick. I'm pretty sure they're already half full, basically. So anyway, if you're interested, there you go. That's me done. Brew, anything to pimp out from yourself?
Yeah, I'm brutally honest. I do Twitch streaming, and then I'm also here on Oliver and Brotherhood of the Dice, and just kind of playing some tabletop RPGs. And then when I stream, it's co-working, so nothing fun. But love Martin's games, so for sure check him out. And then join the community for Oliver.
Thanks. And Brew, our question today is, so do you know how you want to answer it? What were your character like at school?
My character was actually pretty studious and good until coming together with this band of folks and being exposed to things at a younger age and not really knowing how to handle poppers. And it's been kind of a juxtaposition of me being really good early on and now switching to a really rebellious kind of weird style.
Because Yeti's quite young, I think, right? Like, not like over 18, but she's like, she's not like 40 or something. Yeah, she's reasonably
I'm like a
young.
teen, pretty much. Yeah.
There you go. Dave, same thing. Anything for yourself to pimp out?
Yes, my name's Dave. I've got a Twitch channel and YouTube channel, both called Dave's RPGs. I play on there. I also play on RxOliver's channel and Brotherhood of the Dice also. And I've played a few of Martin's games. Fantastic GM. So get into one of his games. Absolutely superb. Thalrin at school was a bit naughty. He had an anger problem and he was actually kicked out of 2 schools. And it wasn't until he got a little bit older and went through some therapy that he managed to control it. Rears its head every now and again, not intentional. So he does try to contain it, and he's a lot mellower in his later life.
Very nice. And Sarah as well, same thing. Anything to pimp out? And then answer the question.
Okay, so yes, I'm on Twitch as Heavy Metal Sarah. I usually stream like single player games. Right now playing Alan Wake 2, which is terrifying. And then I'm here usually every other Saturday playing with Oliver and the gang. So yeah. And then let's see, Valera at school, she was sent to the temples to study to be a cleric, so mostly was well behaved, and maybe just a little mischievous here and there. But nothing too crazy. Nothing too bad.
Nice. And finally, we have Rx. Same thing. Pimp yourself out, and then tell us your question answer.
Okay, I'm RxOliver. I've got a channel on YouTube where I do this, and we do it live on Twitch. Also playing on Dave's RPGs and Brotherhood of the Dice. You should definitely all check out the link below for Martin start playing. He's an awesome games master. His Call of Cthulhu games are fantastic. I've played in several of them, and you should definitely join one. You'll find his link below. Francis was a wretched student. When he was young, he was all about chasing girls, and he didn't pay attention to what the wise teachers were saying, unfortunately. And as you know, Francis is very fast, and wisdom has chased Francis all his life, but Francis has just been too fast, and he has evaded it. And yeah, he was a wretched student, unfortunately.
Very good. So we will do our recap, and then we're going straight into some drama. So as the tidal wave hits the city, the party scrambled to help the locals. The mass of the locals are rushing towards the high ground of the water temple. Getting close, they are attacked by some watery creatures, and Gertie's sister is carried off by one of them. Finding off the rest of the elementals, the high priest rushes out of the temple, saying Gertie's sister was helping defend the people when she was carried away. She was also wearing the Shankar trophy shell, because she just won. However, he doesn't believe the Riverines, which you've kind of heard some local history last time, which the spirits of the waterways would do this. And he tells you of an old legend of when the ancient city of Manivarsha was ruined in a similar flood and tidal waves to what has just happened. So he's very worried about this cataclysmic event maybe happening again. He offers the party rewards to help find Yerdy's sister and the trophy. However, Yerdy is less keen to do this than anyone else. The docks nearby, all the boats are broken as you rush over. However, as luck would have it, Dukan, a local riverman, has just arrived after the wave hit. Asking for his help and guidance of the rivers, he agrees for a price. Talking to him, he said he saw an eerie green light in the waters just before the wave hit. He saw it also 12 days ago on the first day of the Water Olympics. He followed the glowing ripples to a river called the Tiji Horna, and it's a riverine. The riverine warned him to stay away, accusing mortals of unleashing tainted magic in the water, in his waters. He's sure he knows more, and as you guys set off up the river, they are attacked by two hydras, and managing to defeat them, they now have to deal with the fast-approaching waterfall, as obviously they were too busy dealing with the hydras to notice the fast-flowing river. So, what do you guys want to do? Dukkha is kind of trying to use his massive paddle to steer the boat, but he says that if you guys maybe you can help him with the boat, because they need to moor it as fast as they can before you guys go over the waterfall, which is not that far away. So quickly, what would you all be doing? You can just all tell me. Yeah, that's it. You just need to shout it out. You can all do something.
I mean, if we got a rope or something, I'll grab the rope and jump onto land, and then if somebody ties the rope, we can try and pull the thing in and moor it.
Geyser!
Sure. Laser?
Geyser. You can geyser forwards. You can do it
I was like, where
forwards.
did we get a laser?
It was like laser. It's okay. That's a cool, like, unique idea. Yeah, I like it. Okay, well, I guess give me an athletics check to do some fancy work with the rope.
Just to let you know, as we started, I've got as one of my. I've used it. It's called Natural Recovery, so I've replaced some spell slots.
Okay, sure.
18.
18? Yeah, so I'm going to say, obviously it takes you some time to do this. You know, you're not too far away from the river's edge, and I know you have the ability, I think, now to walk on water and stuff, don't you? So, yeah, you are free of the waterfall, and you managed to tie the rope, but obviously the if you just rely on the one rope to stop this thing, it's not going to last long. So I need everyone to tell me what different things they're doing to try and help the boat land.
I will cast Control Water and redirect the flow of the water to control it and slow down the boat.
Sure, I like it. Obviously, take off the spell slot for that. And I know someone cited out Laser or Geyser, which are both valid responses.
Laser!
Sure. So yeah, Dave, you managed to manipulate the water again, so you start nudging the boat more. But again, the waterfall is pretty powerful. So, what are we doing with the geyser?
I'm gonna use the decanter of endless water and use geyser to propel it towards the bank.
Okay, so I need you two to both do Arcana, because you're just trying to heavily focus your water magic or water item magic just to nudge it and obviously not damage the boat, because the other thing is you could rip the boat apart between the pressure of the water and the rope, so you need to be careful. So you can both roll me Arcana.
Some solid rolls,
18.
guys.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you guys do pretty well. Sarah, what are you doing when all this is going on? So everyone's using magic, tying ropes. What are you doing?
I guess, can I help tie the ropes? I don't think I
Sure.
have any magic that's gonna help.
Yeah, so I mean, the only thing left to do is you could make sure that the rope holds on this end with a check.
Okay.
I mean, I guess the only other thing you could try and help Duck out. He's obviously got an oar as well. So those would, I'd say, the only things that are left. You can, if you want to help secure the rope, I'm gonna say give me a sleight of hand check. See if you can or you could do it, or survival or sleight of hand to try and check the ropes out.
With this roll. Get up. What am I clicking on? Oh, a 5.
5.
Very
Okay.
good, huh?
No,
It's
but luckily it's a
slippery.
group. I mean, I don't think you know that much about ropes, but I mean, the rope seems to be attached, so you're like, okay. But yeah, between you guys, you do manage to make sure that the boat kind of grounds itself safely on the side before it manages to capsize over the waterfall. And Ducker thanks you, because he's like, we probably should have, if you'd not been attacked, you would have turned off down one of the other riverways, but obviously with everything going on, you guys had continued over to this waterfall. But he does manage to dock the boat, and he does start trying to check it for repairs and stuff. You guys have mostly helped it out, but it's taken a little bit of damage from the Hydra attacking, so he's kind of checking it out as you guys get off the boat. Who has the highest passive perception out of you guys? So this is the one you
Ooh, I
don't
don't think
roll
it's
for,
me.
just
I think that's
the
Yuri.
static one.
Mine's 15.
13.
15?
Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
10.
Yeah, I think it's actually either Valara or Dustin's character
I
when
think
he's here.
Petal and Balara.
Okay,
Oh.
so
You said
Valara.
perception, right?
Yeah, it's your passive
Passive
one though, yeah.
perception.
So the one you don't need to roll for, yeah.
Oh, my passive. It's 19.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
Go.
Okay.
it's definitely you by a long way.
Okay. I was get thrown there.
So yeah, as everyone's kind of just getting off the boat and getting a bit dry and stuff, you notice that there are several pairs of green feline eyes watching you from the foliage of the jungle.
Ah, feline friends. Come, brother cat, sister cat, come out and see us. Come and talk to us. Francis is
Is
a
that what you're
friend of the
saying?
animals. Yeah.
Okay, so as you say this, four
Come.
massive hybrid were-tigers with crossbows step out.
What? These aren't feline friends.
Well, they just hold up and they're like, what are you doing here?
Nothing. We're
You talk,
passing
okay.
through. What do you mean? What are we doing here? Feline friends. Hello, friends. Hello, crossbow friends. I'm Brother Francis. These are my brothers and sisters, traveling companions. Valara, Thalrin, and Yuri. We're just passing
Roll me
through
a pers-
on your fine
roll me a
river here.
persuasion roll. Roll me a persuasion roll.
With a big +0. Oh, I'm a halfling. I'll be re-rolling that.
Oh,
I suggest you don't, because that's the fumble, and I punish people for fumbles in my
Please
game.
help.
So... is anyone gonna try and help him? Obviously,
will.
the conversation's not going great, but a 10's just like, not offensive, but he's not helping the situation unless someone wants.
I'm being
Yeah.
friendly. How? What do you mean offensive? I'm being friendly with these swear tigers. They
I'll
love
back
me.
him up. I'll say, yeah, we're just passing through. We're searching for, and I can't remember your sister's name.
Myrtle.
Myrtle.
no.
Searching for Myrtle.
Like,
We mean no harm.
do any
We
of us
just passed
look?
through.
Do any of us look like myrtles?
Whoa,
These
whoa,
ma-
whoa!
These
Why
massive
the
square
attitudes?
tigers. They're like, do
We
look like a
come in
myrtle?
peace. Come in
you can
peace.
so you roll me for persuasion then, or a social roll. I guess you could try and deceive them, or you could try and scare them. Your choice.
Haha.
22. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah. So they kind of look at you and they kind of laugh. They take it as a joke. The feline thing. You kind of make them realize as they laugh, as opposed to take offense to it. And luckily for you, Ducker kind of appears then because he's not that far away, and he kind of gurs at them, and they kind of back off a bit. And Ducker explains, he's like, "Yeah, I kind of know that these guys. We're kind of technically on their land, so we need to be respectful to them. That this is their territory and stuff. So
Of course, I'm always respectful in everyone's land.
But yeah, so they kind of calm down a bit and they kind of sit and they light a fire just to have a kind of chat with you. If they, just ask you why you've come here on the territory. So we haven't heard of any myrtles around here, but
My friend was kidnapped and taken this way.
Following the trail.
We were going to the Iravati River?
Okay.
Saporna or something?
Well done. Well, they say, we've not really seen much, but they say that they have noticed a few issues with the river recently. They said, was your sister captured by like another human or something?
River spirits.
Oh.
A riverine.
Riverine.
You think she was kidnapped by a riverine? He's like, Ducker kind of says, I think they're a bit mistaken, because, Ducker explains, he's like, no, you guys are here to see the local riverine, who does live kind of at the bottom of the waterfall that you guys are heading to. And they're like, that makes more sense. But they do ask you where you're all from. They're like, okay, what city are you from?
Tortuga? But that's not where we're coming from. But we're from all over the place. I mean, if you really want to know, like, backstory.
They're like, no.
Do you want to know it all?
No, like, you guys don't like talkers, so like, we don't have time for that. We've got to do where tiger stuff.
If you want to know backstory, I'll give him a link. You can watch.
Yeah.
No, they again, Ducker calms them down, and similar to what Ducker had said about the riverine, they say that from the stuff that they know, it seems like the people of the city seem to be causing problems with the waters. That's why they're asking where you're from, because they're like, we're obviously kind of like the rangers of the area, and we've noticed that the mass of people living in the cities isn't doing very well for the rivers and the jungles, so some of these strange occurrences may be from the people of the city, but they're like, I guess if you're strangers from around here,
I support your theory. Cities are bad for places. Cities are full of sin and full of money and full of corruption and full of nastiness and vices.
I mean, we got a booming economy, like a mango stand that was doing really well.
It's like, do you know how much water one mango tree takes?
Oh.
It's like, because I
Not
don't.
a lot.
Like, he doesn't. He's like, do you know? Is it a bad thing?
I'm pretty sure they're like drought tolerant, you know?
Oh,
or something.
okay.
We breed special kinds of trees.
Oh, okay. Roll me a deception roll or nature for fun.
Yeah, 24.
They kind of take it. They're like, we didn't know the benefits of the mango fruits were maybe helpful. So yeah, you only have a few minute conversations with them. They're kind of polite, but in a very gruff way. But they say, well, if you want to talk to, it says, as long as you are not here to harm anyone, the riverine Titihorna, because that is the river that you're now currently on, lives at the bottom of this waterfall. So they're happy as long as you're not going to cause any destruction to the jungle or the river or to Jihorna, they're happy to let you through, but if anything happens, they will be on you.
We're just here to get our friend back, and then we're leaving. We're leave no trace.
Yeah, out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, Duck, you do notice at this point, Duck transforms into a were-tiger and kind of snarls at them and says, it's okay.
Oh.
He says he's gonna keep an eye on you guys, so kind of back off.
Okay.
And then he transforms back. He's like, sorry guys, just they're
You
a
said
little
you're
bit...
kin.
He's like, I'm kind of like a lone wolf, but they are my people.
Except the
but
tiger.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, he kind of goes at them. He says, as long as you guys don't do anything for any harm around here, they'll leave us alone. So he just says, just be careful. But he says, you're gonna need some skills to climb down the waterfall. So he takes you through a little bit of the jungle, but then there's like a long drop. He's like, unless you guys can fly, you're gonna have to climb down the lower part, or just fall. You can just fall.
Yeah,
You can just fall down if you want.
I can just fall down it. At least one of us can fly.
I can
Okay.
fly. I
Okay.
can carry someone who can't fly.
Can you
It's up to
carry
guys.
your?
It's just four of you.
we gotta
I
get
can
to the
fly.
very, very bottom, or just to like.
Can you fly your? You cannot fly your.
It's not
I
too
can't.
far,
I can't fly.
it's not too far down. It's only like 20 foot down to the bottom.
Oh, 20
but
feet.
It might take... Yeah, but it's jagged rock, so as in the fall won't hurt you, but the jagged
That's an
rocks
acrobatics check, mate. 20 feet.
Nope. So if you climb, it depends how you're doing it. Are you climbing down the rocks, or are you trying to do something else?
Well, this looks like this looks like a path we could walk for a little bit, right?
Oh no, that's not where you guys. You're looking down on this. You guys are not on the map yet.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
Theater of the Mind.
Sorry.
If you manage to make it down, you will arrive there. But at the moment, you need to figure out. So it's 20 feet. You can climb. You could.
I could do 2 trips or 3 trips.
You can do it however on. If you wanna, I'd allow you to do acrobatics. It would be
Got some
difficult
rope?
because you're trying to. Yeah, because you'd be trying to land on none of the jagged things. So I'd allow it, but it would be dangerous if you landed on a sharp rock.
I got 15
Technically,
in a
I'd
rope.
allow it.
I can do acrobatics. I can negate falling damage. I can do it acrobatics.
Okay. So.
Wait, I got that bubble thing.
You've got the bubble thing.
mhm.
Can I
Okay,
put us all in a bubble?
How much damage would it do in theory?
What? If you found on the jagged rocks?
It's 1d6 per 10 feet plus whatever the jagged rocks do.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
1d6 isn't the problem. It's the very sharp rocks at the bottom. that you
But I
wanna
got
worry
a
about.
shell.
I mean, you don't know. You
Just
don't know how jagged
fuck
the
off.
rocks are.
Do you not have a spell
Yeah,
to just make the rocks turn into mud?
I mean, yeah, someone might do. I'm gonna come around you one by one. So, Yuri, what are you doing to get down here? Climbing, jumping, flying, using some magic.
Yurdi can definitely fly, and so she's gonna take
Okay.
a running jump.
Sure. Okay, and then you're gonna do what are you trying to do? Like land on the jagged rocks? Or...
I'm gonna do like a cannonball, potentially try and avoid the rocks, but I'm gonna
Okay,
tuck in
so-
my shell.
So that'll be an acrobatics check. It's gonna be at least a 20 or above, because it's gonna be hard. But again, obviously, I guess if you're tucking yourselves in the shell, I might reduce some of the...
Tucking
Okay.
herself in the
It's
shell
a
gives her an
10.
armor class of like 21, basically.
Yeah, but you're not rolling. The rocks aren't trying to attack you. They're just there being rocks, so...
I may die. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, well, I'll roll 2d6, that's just for the falling damage, and then I will roll another dice for the crashing damage. So you take 9 bludgeoning damage just from mind of the impact, and you're gonna take. I'm gonna let you halve the damage because you did purposely say you were in your shell, so I will actually let you halve it for the next, not for this damage, but not for the previous damage, but for the next damage, I will let you halve it.
I've got a simple solution for me, like...
Well, some of you have stuff that shouldn't really make it too difficult. Okay, so 16 damage as you do land on some of the spiky rocks, but you can halve that because your shell kind of protects you.
Okay, you guys see a pool of blood kind of emerge.
I'll go next, Martin.
Okay, go for it.
How
So
far...
it'll be awkward.
No, wait. Wait.
Okay.
How long is the jaggy spikes area?
About 100 feet.
I'll just jump over
Like
it.
massive. Okay, can you jump over 100 feet?
With a running start, 20 feet
Yeah.
up, I can jump over 100 feet, yes.
Okay, sure. Roll me acrobatics just to see what you get.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I thought that was a
still a
1.
12.
I thought it was a 1 actually. I thought it was a 1.
Okay. Yeah, so you do manage to do it. You don't. So I mean, I'll say it's not as impressive as usually when you've done it, but you also don't take any damage. You manage to hop over everything. The only minus that is you're not really that near Yuri. She's kind of like.
I'll rush back to your A and go pick her up.
Yeah. She's kind of a bit, yeah. I mean, there's not loads of water at the bottom of this, so it's not like you're going to drown, but your blood is...
But there's now loads of blood.
Water.
And then when it mixes with water, it looks so much worse. It looks like there's 10 million times more. Have you ever
Right.
cut yourself in the bath? It looks like you've been murdered. Like you just nick a little fingernail or something, get like 2 drops of blood, and it looks like an absolute bloodbath.
Okay, Dave, how about you? How are you trying to get down the 20 feet?
I'm flying. I'm just gonna fly.
Sure. You don't need to roll anything to fly, you're just flying down.
Valera, would you like a lift?
Sure.
There you go. I will.
Okay. Okay, so you all get down to the bottom, I guess meaning kind of where Yuri is, because she's
Yeah, it just
fallen.
cannonballed it.
All I can think about is the forest whenever
She's
you
like-
ride the turtle shell down into the the big hole. Do you remember?
Yeah, oh yeah, oh
That's how I
yeah.
imagine Dirty,
Yeah.
just like tucked in.
She's just running and jumping. Fuck it, I'm level 9!
Let's go.
So you find Yuri's floated a little bit away from the more jagged rocks to where I've put her now, and you guys have kind of found the path, and this water is kind of just the very edge of the waterfall before it ends up in a huge basin. But this is where you guys seem to currently be. Ducker kind of looks at you a little bit. He says he's gonna stay where he is after seeing the blood of Yuri. He's like, I'll just wait here. He's like, maybe I can just get you guys to climb up a rope or something. But he tells you that's where Digihorner should be. So as you guys start to walk a bit, obviously the water, the sound of water is getting a bit less, and you see some creatures that look kind of familiar, and you see another creature. So you're pretty sure, because you've seen them before, that there's 2 water elementals communicating with someone else, but I don't think... Does anyone speak Primordial? Primordial? I don't think anyone would be Dave because
No.
it's a druid. Okay, so you can't, unless anyone has a spell, you don't understand what's being said, but you can see that there is a kind of green-looking man. The top half of him is all green, and the bottom half seems to be made of water, and he seems to be communicating in the same language as these creatures.
All cast comprehend languages.
Sure,
Ooh,
okay.
nice.
Is that just for... Is that just so you can understand, right?
Yep. It's any spoken language that I hear. And any
Okay.
written language I see.
Okay, so...
That's cool.
You understand that I'll tell you about. So you can see blah blah blah. Yeah, so you can see this young man with green skin is walking atop the water, speaking softly while slowly circling 2 churning pillars of glowing green foam, which appear to be the water elementals. And you know, he's speaking Aquan, which is the water language of primordials. And you would think, probably from first glance, it looks quite aggressive because of all the churning water, but it appears the waterman is trying to calm them down. As he tells the water animals that they appear to be inflicted with some weird magic. And he's trying to get them to calm down because they seem very aggressive. So that's what's the conversation that seems to be going on that you can overhear.
Interesting.
I think these water guys have a little bit of like bubble gut or something. They seem a little bit mad.
Can you talk to them, or can you only understand them?
Comprehend.
It's not
I mean, I
aggressive.
probably could. I was pretty good at
You
water
can't.
yodeling.
Just like he can fly. Unity. Just like I've got a million hit
God,
points. Yeah.
Get that
okay.
landing. Wasn't
mean,
my
also-
fault that the ground had some sharp stuff I couldn't see while I was in my shell.
Well, you didn't put your glasses on. This is what the creature man looks like. I put it in our chat room. So he's like green at the top half, but then he seems to be like pot water from the bottom half. If any of you want to know maybe what it is, you can roll me a low history check.
Ooh, mine's pretty good.
Yeah. Not a clue. Not a clue.
It didn't roll very good though.
Got 20, dirty
not-
20.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, so only... Yeah, Valaria, it rings a bell, but you can't remember. Francis, you remember when they were describing the Riverines, he looks like a Riverine, because it's kind of like a mermaid, merman, the part water, part man.
Yeah.
So you would recognize him as a Riverine, definitely, from what the descriptions that people have told you since you've been here.
Okay. And it's talking with two water elementals.
Well, I presume Yuri's kind of translating for you guys, so you can understand that he's trying to ask them like where they've been, and trying to basically calm them because they keep talking about smashing things, and he's speaking to them as calmly as he can to figure out what's going on with them, and saying that he thinks he can maybe cure them. That seems to be the conversation that's going on that you can hear.
We approach,
Who's your sister?
speak to him.
You can try, sure. Are you guys walking towards them?
I think so, but in a non-threatening manner.
I'll walk in front.
Okay.
I look the least threatening. I'll walk on the water to appear like
Be real
Jesus.
still.
Is anyone going? Yuri, you gonna heal yourself a bit? You're just dripping with blood at the moment, I think. So.
Do you? Yeah,
I did drink a healing potion, but I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
bad.
I need to
Oh,
heal
I
as
can- I
well
can
from the
heal-
last
oh.
last
do-
session.
do
do
guys?
Yeah,
I need to heal too.
I could take a heal, Sarah. I would take a small heal. I'm down 8.
I'm down half.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
16.
You guys haven't rested since the fight, so
We got a
Yeah.
kicking off those high.
Oh, we didn't
highs.
rest?
We could do with some healing actually.
yeah. Sarah, I think you've rested since the last game because you. Weren't
Oh,
in the
I didn't.
last
I
one.
wasn't in that fight.
So
Okay.
you should have everything back apart from what you've used in this game. So yeah, you should have everything, but everyone else.
Get it.
hasn't
You
used
should
it.
have everything back. Get it dished out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me last. I'm only 8 down.
I did cure wounds for 11 for everybody.
Is that everybody? That's me back up to full. Thank you, Valara.
Thanks.
Does that help? Do you need more?
I don't.
Do you need
Do
more?
a little bit more. I could do
We
with a little
do.
bit more. I don't want you to waste your spell
Could do
slots though. If
Suck
you
it up,
how many have you got? In fact,
I thought I had one.
I have
didn't.
got cure wounds that I can cast, but I've not got many spell slots left. And if
No, I've got a.
Oh, wait.
I can do another one.
are you sure?
I was just looking. I thought I had one that didn't take a spell slot. Okay, yeah, here you go. Oh, I think I hit it twice on accident. Oh, look, there's another 11.
You rolled
Thank
the
you very
same with both
much.
rolls, so
Nice.
no harm done.
Does that help?
It does. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so you
Alright.
guys are approaching cautiously. So as you
Yeah.
go a bit closer, Yuri,
Put
you
my hands up.
hear the water elementals. Obviously, once they see you, kind of start saying, more humanoids. They're the ones causing the problems, right? As the Riverine seems to try and cut. The Riverine seems to start trying to calm down. He's like, well, we don't know what's going on yet, so kind of quieting down. And the Riverine then does, once he sees you, start speaking common, and he's like, why are
here to
you
help.
here?
We're here to try
Yeah,
and
it's
help,
like, why are you?
and we want to get our friend's sister back. We're not come to fight.
Whoever's going to take the lead, roll me a persuasion roll as you say this.
I will.
Do they
With my plus
understand
zero.
common?
Can they understand us?
He's speaking in common, the elementals aren't
Okay.
speaking in common, but he addresses you once he sees you guys in common, yeah.
Francis the Charismatic strikes again.
What'd you get?
7.
Yeah, the Riverine then switches back into, elemental, and you hear him saying, like, maybe we need to be careful around these humanoids. Again, unless someone wants to sort of very quickly take over, because they are
Yeah.
not as friendly, but only...
Is it persuasion? Did you say?
It can be any social will, but obviously persuasion's
Uh,
gentle, deception's lying, and intimidation
I can
means
try
in-
persuasion. I can show them I have an amulet with like a blue waterfall on there, cause like, I don't know.
Okay.
So my parents gave
Sure.
me. I can try.
roll me
They're like,
for-
look, we're
yeah.
just here to, just here.
Sure.
Ah,
Oh no.
I've got plus 0
I
on
don't
all
care
my
about my
socials.
necklace.
I've got a plus 3 on thingy, but you've got plus 5.
Yeah, I mean,
Plus
I'm...
7.
Yeah.
Oh, right, there you go. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
see?
Because you could fly 10 minutes ago. Did
I fly?
Didn't pan out, did it?
You didn't even bounce.
That's not flying. That's
I didn't
falling.
say I
It's
could
style.
land. I said I
Falling
could
with
fly.
style.
You didn't even
So-
bounce, you splatted.
No, because you did okay with deciphering their language, they're not going to attack you, but they are not friendly. So they're not attacking you, but the water elementals kind of gather around the Riverine, and he allows you to move kind of down here, but then tells you to stop. And he again asks you, he said, like, well, I don't know anything about anyone going missing here, but he's like, clearly someone sent you here. You wouldn't just... someone must have told you I was here, right? This is not... You've not just stumbled down here on vacation or something.
That's
Okay,
right.
is that his name? What was his name? The guy that brought us down.
Titahorna or something. Titty Horna.
Titty horny.
Tidgy Horny is the name of the river, but also his name. So when you say that, that is his name. So he does look at you, and obviously, I guess you can communicate. Yes, you can also talk about Dukkha, like I said. So this is the equivalent if you play D&D. There are 3 types of conversation. You can have like a friendly conversation, a neutral one, or a hostile. This is a hostile conversation, meaning like they are, you know, they're talking to you, but you don't want to be cocking anything else up, or they might attack you or just go away. But you can still talk to them, yeah.
But I'm quite confident we would beat them in a fight, so I'm not scared. First of all.
It's up to you if you want
Let's
to.
not.
I'm not scared. Francis fears no one. Only God.
I
We're
mean, so she...
looking for my sister. She looks better than me. Kinda.
Okay.
Depending on your taste. But, she had the Shanka trophy, and she was taken by a water elemental. We're not saying it was you guys. People do
okay.
look alike sometimes, but I'm not good at this. We just want to find her.
Okay. He says, oh, okay, well, he says obviously his duty is to help creatures on his river, which you are technically now on. he says, and again he points to you, and he says, "You speak somehow my language." And again he switches back into Primordial to talk to you. He says, "Can you talk Primordial or just understand it?"
I can just understand it, but I can pretend.
Okay, well, he asks your advice because, again, no one else can understand this unless they also speak this language. But he says these two water elementals are very upset, but he feels they're infected. But he's like, "Are you know any therapy or anything?" He's like, he's struggling to get across to them to calm down.
Therapy.
He's like, "I think one's going through a divorce, and then the other one's like got a gambling problem." He's like, "Do you know any? Well, I can tell them." Plus, I think the whole
I have a
magical
signal
thing.
whistle if we want to try some synchronized swimming,
Francis will.
but I don't know that I know anything else.
But God, they'll be fine.
You don't know any of this because you don't
Yeah, I
understand the
can't
language.
understand
Unfortunately,
anything.
yeah, unfortunately, he's asking for Yuri because of the language thing. Tell me some roll you want to do to help calm the elementals down.
I'll turn to the group. We need to try some synchronized swimming. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna make a little flower, hold some hands, and kick our feet up and see if they want to join in. Maybe that's. I think that's what they're saying that they want to do.
Seems like a good way to
I mean,
offer
yeah.
peace is synchronized swimming. Synchronized swimming is cool, by the way.
Okay, if you want to do synchronized swimming, it'll be an athletics check.
Okay.
Is that for everyone?
Is it no more acrobatics than athletics?
No. Because if you want to swim through a river, you would have to do an athletics check.
It's literally doing somersaults and shit. It's definitely acrobatics.
No.
What are you? No.
If you want to talk to D&D Beyond about the check, you have to talk to them, not me. Unfortunately, athletics is cover swimming and climbing.
I'm gonna use the decanter of endless water to make a pretty little fountain between us two.
Yeah.
Okay, I will give you everyone advantage on this, more for the performance than for the actual look of the athletics. You only actually need a 10 with athletics.
Nobody saw
each.
that, right?
I re-roll one of them. Hang on.
So
14 with advantage.
14's fine.
10 with advantage.
It's shit, but it's okay. It's good enough to not offend them.
I got
Anyway.
14.
You're also okay, and
I rolled worse with an advantage.
okay, what did? Okay,
Wait, you just
so-
take your first roll then, because that was the 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got an 11. So between you guys, it's very okay. It's like technically synchronized swimming, but
A
like
lot of splashing.
I mean, I'd say like, yeah, it's like a version of it, but basically the I mean, or roll me an insight check, and you might understand what's happening.
Oh, for God's
And
sake.
kick! And
Yeah,
kick!
Yuri, you don't need to because you understand what they're saying, but everyone else
Oh, thank
doesn't
God.
understand. Everyone else,
Oh, I
if they
got
want
a 20.
You okay? Anyone else? What do they get for their insight check?
I got a 6.
You've no idea?
No,
Nope. Okay.
I'm just hoping that we
okay.
don't end up fighting.
Valara, you, from the way they're moving, it looks like they're shaking. You think they're laughing at you. You obviously can't understand what they're saying. The boys have no idea. You just like, okay. Yuri, you obviously can understand a lot of the bad words they're calling you, but in like a very, it made them laugh a lot, like, you know, you guys suck type of thing, but it seemed to have alleviate their melancholy by them laughing so
Laughter
much.
is the best medicine!
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they do seem to have forgot you know, the bad things that were going on. So yeah, Tijihorna kind of thanks you, and the warder, he says, I think now that they're a little bit more calm, I can probably try and help them with whatever ailment they've got. So they kind of sink back into the water. And yeah, he thanks you all. Again, he speaks in common now. And he says, says, well, explain to me a little bit more. Obviously, he's like, I deal with the waterways here. But he's like, if anything's happened on my river, I will know because he's part of the river. So if your sister's traveled on his river, he's going to know about it. So he's like, what happened to your sister again? He says, you said something like, the water elementals had something possibly to do with your sister's disappearance?
Yeah, there was this huge tidal wave that came out of nowhere, and some water elementals that were really hostile towards us for no reason. And they took her and they took the trophy.
So again, yeah, he's like, I don't remember. He says, let me just ask the water elementals. And again, he speaks in primordial a bit, and Yuri you can understand, but then he comes back to all of you. He says, yeah, the water elementals there have been having a lot of these weird afflictions and doing strange things. He says, I don't think these ones said that they didn't go to the city, but they do know some of them in their pod had been acting even more strangely and had gone to the city. So he thinks maybe this strange energy in the rivers is connected. So he says, yes, clearly there's something going on with the water that he's felt. And he explains a little bit more. He tells you that he felt an ancient power was affecting his river, and it was as if something were moving through the waters to the southwest. In the southwest of the jungle, there's not much in there apart from a haunted area called the Forest of Hands. And the Forest of Hands occupies much of the same land as the vanished Adohorit River and the disappeared city of Manivarsha. So the city that you heard had disappeared, this is the area that this stuff seems to be coming from. And the magic that Tigihorn has felt has angered many of the inhabitants of the surrounding swamp forest, and he's trying to calm everyone down, but he's getting a bit overwhelmed because everyone seems to just be getting angry for no reason, so he's kind of busy with all this. But he says he's pretty sure maybe this is connected to your sister, so he says the magic that's clearly from the water elementals is definitely from this area, and he can direct you to go there. He would be, very grateful if you could help him.
Absolutely.
We would be.
And he
happy
gives
to
you a superior potion of healing, Gertie, for your therapy services, which you can of course share with
Very
anyone.
nice.
Hey.
There is only one though.
Hello, Katie.
But he says, well, you guys look a little beat up. He's like, especially Yuri, there's pink water everywhere. He says, tell you what, maybe if you want to rest here, I can kind of watch over you if you need a rest. And he says he knows Duck has been watching from the top, and he points out he's been watching you from where you climbed down. He says, I'll tell Duck to move the boat round to the other side of the river, and then, where the waterfall doesn't go, so you can go down on the correct route. So he's like, you are free to take a long rest and click all the buttons and do anything else you want, and he will look over you, and Ducker will get the boat ready and repaired to go on the right part of the river.
Yuri's gonna give that superior healing potion over to Francis.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Starting that. Thank you. I would normally be humble and not
Absolutely.
want to accept it, but you know how much I need them because I get battered. What is it? Superior healing potion.
A little bit.
Yep.
A little bit.
Okay, so have you guys clicked all the buttons, so you're all tipping top with
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
everything?
Add here. How do we? No, I don't want to add a custom item. How do we? I'm trying to add a superior healing potion in the add items bit, and it's not working.
Best thing to do is just start typing healing and it should come up. Usually, for some reason, if you type potion of healing, it doesn't find it. But if you just type healing and it should come up as one of the.
Oh, it's
first
potion of
things.
healing bracket superior. There we go.
Are we resting?
You are long resting, so you can click the button. So you are all tippity top for the next part. Okay, so you at the bottom of the where you can see here, you see Ducker kind of appears at the bottom of this waterfall, ready to take you guys wherever you wish to go. But he just said, Tijihona told him, said, "Do you guys want to travel to the old river and the old city?" He says it's a little bit scary there, but he's like, he's happy to take you guys.
A little scary.
And yeah, and you the scent of the swamp takes on the sweet stink of rotting flesh. Trees with drooping limbs stand amid the river, their branches like hundreds of grey hands, and their dangling leaves like long feathery fingers. If anyone wants to do me a history or nature check, you might recognise some of the plant life here, and this is for everyone to do.
22 in
Purity's also
history.
going to hold her breath.
Okay, sure, you can hold your breath.
A nature or history?
Yeah, your choice. You can't do both, but you can do one, and everyone can do one each. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 22 in history.
Ooh, I got 19 in
15.
history. Yeah.
Okay, so you all know what it is then. You needed a 14. So you recognise that the notorious angular trees are plants that stink of rotting flesh and drip crimson sap. So it kind of looks like blood, but you recognise that this is kind of natural. And the trees are actually quite harmless, though many travellers find the long finger-like leaves occasionally gliding over them a little bit creepy, because as you pass on the quite small river, occasionally you'll get a brush. Yuri, did you do this check or did you not do it?
I did. I got a 9 for nature.
Okay, you have no idea about this, so you need to roll me a perception roll.
Smells like Dookie. 16.
With a 16, luckily because you got high enough for that, for a few minutes you keep something is kind of like touching your shoulder inappropriately, but then you do realize that it is these weird plants basically that have like heavy looking fingers, so you become a little bit less concerned, should we say. So, you guys, Ducker guiding the boat, you make yourself more into the more scary part of the swamp until you see something dark in the waters. And Ducker kind of stops the boat and he says, I think there's something in the water up ahead.
Something that's going to stop us.
Can I use my perception to check?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, is it dark? Do I need to get my night vision goggles out?
Oh no, I mean dark in the water, as in like there's something
Like a
shadowy in
dark
it, but you
Mhm.
can't see what it
Well,
is.
we're not
so
in
you know-
darkness, no.
No,
Okay.
it's still daytime, but yeah. But Sarah, you can roll perception to try and closely look and see if you can see what it is.
I got a 15.
Okay. It looks kind of like some type of serpent-like creature, and it does get closer to the boat and kind of like springs out, not to attack, but you do see this strange looking creature, which is kind of which looks like a giant serpent. But it has like a humanoid face. So it's like a large
Ooh.
serpent cobra, but the face is human. And it actually speaks in human to you guys. And he's like, could see many of your kind in this part of the swamp.
We're just passing through.
Just passing through, my friend.
Pass it
like-
through, buddy.
He's like, you couldn't ask one of you for a favor, could you? And who has the highest constitution out of the group?
Oh, I don't think it's me. don't think so.
Mine's +2.
I thought it was
So
10.
16, 14
10
plus 2.
0.
17.
17. Anyone higher than 17? Okay. So
No.
Yeti.
Or I guess a
Yeti.
15 base. Sorry.
Okay.
Mine's 10 on the bit. Yeah, mine's just 10.
Okay. So Yeti, I still think it's you. So he kind of like, he does look at all you, but he kind of comes up to you and he's like, you look very plump and full of life, but also
It seems like a
not-
very sensual swamp.
All those
Is that-
fingers.
Is that what you, is that what he's telling you? Is that what you're saying to him?
Yeah. I feel like everything is so touchy-feely here, and I don't know if I'm a fan or not.
He's like, I feel the same way. It's like the more time you spend in the swamp, you might enjoy it. It's like at first it's creepy and like a bit, you know, like everyone's looking at me. But then once you've been here a few years, like it's fine. You get used to it. Some people enjoy it.
I don't know that I want jets blowing where the sun don't shine.
He says anyway. He's like, I'd love to give you some jewelry, but I need something in return.
You're not taking my voice. You're not
Stranger
doing
danger.
it.
Stranger danger.
Danger, danger, aye.
No, he's like, no, it's just a simple transaction. So he says, tell you what, and he even opens his mouth and he shows you on the very end of his tongue is a ring with a massive pearl on.
Insight. This is a sea witch.
On his tongue. This creep wants you to
Yeah.
kiss him.
I guess he doesn't have any.
Sleight of hand and just snatch it.
I guess he doesn't have any pockets.
Oh.
It a 6
doesn't
on
have any-
insight.
I mean, it's been a rough day for you. Rough 24 hours. You don't really know. But he says, well, he tells you, he says, I'll give you a pearl of power, and he shows you this pearl on the end of his tongue, which is a ring as well.
Mhm.
Basically, but he says, I need to buy you, because it's like some adventurers have tried to be like, oh, we'll share it out. It's like, I need a strong vessel. He says, if you allow me to bite you 3 times, I will give up the pearl. And basically, it's a magic item. It is a pearl of power, and it is a magic item.
He wants
So
to
you-
bite you?
3
Can he
times.
bite
This
through your
weird
shell?
Kink.
It is a weird kink, but he will offer you a magic item, pearl of power, and it's a reasonable thing, but
It's a pretty good
Great.
item. It would be good for you.
yeah, it's a magic
Constitution
outfit.
saving thing.
So are you happy to be bitten 3 times?
It's a nice item.
I don't know. Sure,
I mean, it's up to
let's
you.
go for it.
Okay. I will say the other party can help with like trying to heal you if it goes badly.
Like
so
that
I
guy in
suggest-
Baldur's Gate that wants to whip you. Eh? It's like, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's kinky.
So
Hey,
Francis doesn't like
just one
kinky shit.
second before you do anything. Can I cast enhance ability on Yurti and give her Bear's Endurance, which gives you a 2d6? Gives you advantage on Constitution checks, if that's what it's going to be, which we don't know yet. I'm assuming it is. That's why you asked for Constitution.
Well, in health, that would probably be good.
Or, so you can I could either do Bear's Endurance, which is Constitution, Bull Strength, which gives you strength checks, or I can help with Curing as well if you just want to do it as straight off the bat.
How about...
I can give you a buff too.
Listen, this is not Francis talking. This is out of character. But remember, you can just kill this guy and take the ring as well. Remember, that's an option.
It's a serpent. Big serpent.
it's
We
I
don't-
mean
We
it's
don't
a
know how
one-eyed
strong it is.
snake.
it's a snake with a human head, you're pretty sure, and it's large. It's definitely not just a normal snake. I mean, Duck has even given you bad luck saying these things are, be careful. Either way, either doing what they ask you or trying to attack it. It's like these things have magic. So he
Yeah.
says, Jody, if you're going to make a deal with it, do it, but...
I have
I can
these
give you a
hands.
Got these hands.
So you kind of already agreed to it.
Instead,
So, yeah. Unless you want to take the
Yes.
consequences.
Where do you want to bite first?
on the bum
He's like,
cheek.
he's like wherever
That's
you
the best bit.
Yeah. He said the only
Can
thing
I-
is you can't. Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I give you a buff where you can roll a d4 to your saving throw? Are you gonna be rolling saving throws?
Yeah, you're gonna be doing 3 con saves, and unfortunately you can't stop the damage because you're letting him bite you. So you'll take all the damage, and you will have to do me some rolls. But people can.
But that
pump
can give
their-
you a d4 to add on
Yeah,
to it.
but people, he's happy for people to add magic and stuff. He just basically wants some of your.
He just wants to bite your bum cheeks because he's a horny boy.
Yeah, basically. So I'm gonna.
He's a
roll-
Rongan, is what he is.
So I'm gonna roll you the damage for the first one. So
Oh
you
god.
feel, where do you want him to bite you, Yuri?
Okay, and I cast the buff for you, Yuri. Okay, so you got a d4.
Okay.
You can bite my nub, I suppose.
Okay. So your knob takes
Yeah.
7 piercing damage, and then I
No,
need
no.
your first con save, though you have got some buffers going on.
How
Yeah,
much
if-
piercing damage?
7.
So I cast the enhance ability, so you get 2d6 temporary hit points as well,
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
and you get advantage on your Constitution
19
checks.
Plus a
total.
D4 on them.
Oh, and advantage on Constitution.
Advantage plus D4 on them, yeah.
Okay, so you beat the 13, which was the
We've-
good.
The guys are going to help you do this. They are indulging this kink.
Sorry, how many temporary hit points?
So 2d6.
You guys are enabling the
advantage on
Those
kink.
are
your
weird.
con saves.
Yeah, you're all fucking weird. I'm having nothing to do with this.
Okay, so
Francis hates kinky shit.
I mean, she's gonna get joy out of it.
Trying to
People
save
have done- people have
her.
done-
Is she
people have
agreed
done
to do
worse.
it?
I'm just
People have done
So-
more for less. An hour.
So you passed the con save because you got over a 13, so you'll take half of the poison damage, which would have been 33, but you'll take 17. And that's the first one.
That's the first
done.
bite. You agreed to this. This is
I
what
can't
you
believe-
did now.
Yeah, he prostituted herself out to this kink.
Story's changed now.
But if any of you want to do healing magic on Yeti while this is happening, you can. That's up to you guys. He's not stopping any.
I'll get that
magic.
potion back off,
I'm-
Francis.
I'm praying for you, eh?
So Yeti, so the next one is you take 8 piercing damage and you need me another con save.
Yuri's changed since season 1, like.
Okay.
Okay, 21 now, so you'll take half of the poison damage for this, which is.
Wait.
Okay,
I'm gonna
sure.
use my foretelling and say it's only 8.
Okay, so you're gonna
Okay,
change.
I was about to say, I'm gonna
Okay.
cure you too after
Yeah,
this.
so the poison damage. Yeah, okay. So you want to get rid of the poison damage, right? Because it would have been.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that roll to an 8.
Okay, sure. So you just take the 8 poison damage, and the final one.
Wait, do I take 4 because it's halved?
No. Yeah. No, I think. Oh, yeah, I'll allow it. It's fine. Go on.
Okay,
Okay.
here.
Alright.
There's 12 health back for you.
This
Okay.
is kind of fun.
You guys are
The
enabling this kink.
The last
Francis
one
hates
is you
this.
take 9 piercing and you do your final con save.
Here
And then
we are.
that's it.
This guy walks away with just a big boner.
I mean, he's a snake, but.
And then wait,
Yep.
is it poison damage again?
It is poison damage again.
I'm gonna use my other foretelling roll and change it to a 16.
Okay, sure. Okay. So you change it from a 35 to a 16, and you can half that, I guess. So that is.
Suck it!
So that is everything. He looks very pleased with himself, and he does spit out the pearl of power for you, and he then dives back into the water, and you indeed do have the pearl of power. Well done. It's a bit wet, but it is perfectly functional.
You keep them extra hit points for an hour as well, by the way.
I think I already
And-
burned through them.
And you get the advantage for an hour as well, so any more con saves, you get them for an hour.
Just write in my notes, Charity does some kinky shit for a ring.
Is anyone else doing any healing on Yurdi?
Yeah, I was
before
about
we
to
move
say
on?
I can cast another spell for you.
Oh, very nice.
You're 13. I don't know where you're at.
See, I've got one,
I'm
but
pretty
it's I save it for when I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so a few more hours pass as you start to make your way into the darker part of the swamp. As you see several slow-moving waterways convey at a rocky island covered in moss and ruined stones. And I will change the image on Albo so you can see where you guys are. Okay. And we will be taking a break very shortly as well. But I'll get you up to this scene when I can load it. And yeah, so make sure you guys have used a few spell slots and stuff to do all this, and make sure you marked all those off.
Long rested, though. We've long rested.
I mean, the stuff
Oh,
with
for
the
this healing, yeah, for
Oh,
the,
just now? Yeah.
for the fucking
Yeah.
kinky
I got
shit.
it. I got it
yeah.
marked. I got it marked.
You don't deserve to get your spell slots restored by your gods, you bunch of perverts.
Hey man, my command word is kinky. So I get thought back now.
Ugh.
Okay.
This used to be a wholesome show. This used to be a family show.
Okay.
That pearl of power's quite handy, isn't it?
It's
That's,
good.
Yeah, what all
I'm-
does it do?
Gives you an
Um,
extra
so-
spell slot.
yeah.
Gives her back
Yeah.
a burn
You
slip
can
spell
regain
slot,
an
yeah.
expended spell slot.
Dang.
decent, that.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's worth it for the, for a magic user anyway.
Three
Um,
bites.
3 bites, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it took.
Okay,
Chomp,
so
chomp,
it should,
chomp.
so it should be loading now. I mean, Ducker gives you weird looks, but he's just manning the boat for you guys.
Oh, I like his art.
So you do, Ducker kind of rocks the boat up, and you just walk a little bit, and you can see looks like the ruined area, but again, you heard this is obviously used to be like a city a long time, like a very big city. And you can see, well, again, who's got the highest perception? I think it's Sarah, right?
Sarah.
Mine's at 9.
No,
9?
your passive perception.
Your passive.
Oh, my
passive
passive. Oh,
on.
19. I'm sorry, yeah.
Okay. So you see, what's Yuri's sister called again?
Myrtle.
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 Okay. Oh, of course it didn't. Well, you see,
Myrtle the stripper.
yeah, Myrtle.
She was a burlesque dancer. It's more tasteful.
Classier.
Yeah, you see Myrtle on kind of like an altar or something.
Myrtle the white collar stripper.
Yep. What are you guys doing?
Gonna head towards
Leaving?
it.
Yeah, we're gonna go rescue
Hey.
her. Jump. Where is she? I don't see her. Is she over here? Oh, there she is.
This is at the very top.
Yeah, we're gonna go rescue her. Rescue.
Doesn't look like she needs rescuing.
Well, I mean, you will have to do me some rolls to get across stuff because you are, well, I don't think Francis will actually, but
I
everyone
don't.
else will probably need to tell me how they want
Oh,
to get across.
I'll just fly across.
Okay, so you're activating your fly.
Is this really deep? We can't just slosh across.
I mean, you don't know. I
I
mean,
mean,
there
surely
are-
there. You could just walk over that or jump over that. That's like a couple
Yeah.
of feet, 2 feet.
Yeah, if you go that way, you would just be walking across. Yeah, that's fine. So
Okay.
move your characters in the direction that you go, because yeah, you don't know what's in this water, etc. So you guys move here. Ducker says he's getting a bit vibe from this area, so he says, well, he's gonna keep a lookout on the boat.
Okay, you watch the boat, Ducker.
Can I have a look round as I get across? Can I scan the area for any baddies or threats or anything like that before we head straight
Same.
to Myrtle?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to let Francis go first because you ran across first and then you guys can do that. But yeah, Francis, what are you doing? So you run over because you're pretty much the fastest.
Myrtle, we've
It
come
looks
to
like
save you.
I mean, she's not moving.
Myrtle,
So you have to give me
I'm talking to her.
give me a medicine check or investigation.
Mm-mm. 7.
Yeah, maybe she's drunk or something. You have no idea. She's not moving, but
I'll
she
go.
could be dead,
I'll
could be
go
drunk.
grab her and just put her over my shoulder, fireman's carry style. Then.
Okay, what's everyone else doing? So, Dave, you wanted to do. You're looking around what for if anyone's here or anything.
Any threats or anything? Because Ducker said he got a bit of a bad vibe from the area, so
I mean,
see if
he would have
anyone's...
told. Yeah, and you heard from Tiji Horner again. This is, and Ducker would have told you this has a rumor to be haunted as well. So, it might just be that.
Yeah.
But yeah, roll me for perception.
9. Jesus.
Nope, no idea from you. What are Yurti and Alara doing?
Yeah, I kind of just want to look around too, because like I see this statue. It looks like a statue over here.
Sure, roll me a perception check because you're gonna check out the more stonework and stuff because it is a little bit unusual.
Dear,
Oh,
stone
no.
falls on your head.
What'd you get?
Oh, because I'm proficient in it, a 10. I rolled a 1, but it's a plus 9 or whatever.
I mean, you know it's a statue, but again, it just looks like architecture too, basic architecture and stuff of a ruined
Yes,
city.
that is a statue.
You can't really distinguish anything else. Yeri, what are you doing? Obviously, I'm sure Shanta would have shouted out that this is your sister, but what are you doing?
I'm casting Clue.
Okay, sure. Tell us what Clue does. Is that the one for the footsteps and stuff?
Yeah, footprints and fingerprints. It also says any creature that moves or touches objects with the emanation will also leave colorful footprints and fingerprints, which might reveal invisible creatures in the area.
Ooh.
Sure. So where are you casting it, or is this one that moves as you move?
It's a 30-foot emanation originating for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Place me with. Are you doing this from where you are now, or are you moving somewhere else to do this?
I'll be right here where I am now.
Okay, I'm gonna put your emanation
Here's
on.
the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. Hail!
Such a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna put your emanation on. I'm not sure if you guys can do this. You said 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just so you know, this is your
Ooh.
emanation.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's some. I've been playing with Albert, so I think you guys can do this. It's I think it's called auras. So you can put an aura on yourself and it moves with you. So yeah, this is the area that is working at the moment. So
Cool.
you see that there are
That's cool.
footprints going up to the stairs, kind of on the raised, looks like an old temple. You definitely can see there's some footprints, some large ones, some smaller ones. So yeah, there's definitely been some activity. This place has clearly had people hit well, not necessarily people, but something here. Some of the footprints are rather large, some of them are a bit more humanoid looking.
Francis, be careful up there. It looks like people are walking over that way.
Your
Okay, Francis, are you grabbing Myrtle then?
Yeah, I'll put her over my shoulder.
Sure. And I'm pretty sure your athletics is over 10, so I'm not going to make you
I
do
think so.
anything to carry her. Sure, you can move your token. Again, she's still unconscious, but I'll say, I presume you're moving back to the main group.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you all see Myrtle, who again is not moving. What would you guys like to do?
Can we establish what's wrong with her? Can I
Sure.
have a, like medicine? Is it?
Sure, medicine check. Or investigation, but you'll get more with medicine.
We go 18.
Oh, nice.
Okay. She looks like she is fully unconscious. Though you think if you can just give her a few hit points, she should be okay.
Okay.
Just give her a punch in the nose, just what, smack her for like a 1d4, you mean?
Not take the
I
hit
mean-
points
I know,
away.
I know. I'm joking.
The
Yeah, if you
opposite of
can-
that.
If you can give her a few, if someone can give her give her a few hit
Okay.
points, she should come back to consciousness.
Yeah. I'll explain that to the guy. Has anyone got
Okay.
like a normal health potion or?
I've got a normal health potion.
Something.
I'll give her my normal health potion.
I was like, I don't have a health potion, but I could
I've
heal.
got one. She can take mine. Oh no, I don't, because I've got quantity
You've only got the
zero.
superior one.
I've
haven't
only
you?
got the superior one. Yeah.
I could do a cure wounds usually.
I can do the cure wound. That's fine.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Okay, sure.
These are 12.
Wow, let's write that down. So you give her 12 hit points back. So she starts kind of coughing and then looks around and looks a bit disorientated. And she obviously sees you, Yuri, and she's like, "I knew you'd come to save me. I knew you loved me, really."
Yeah, I do. I mean, your family, so.
She's like, "Well, yeah." She's like, "I think we probably need to get out of here because I think there's someone else here."
That needs help.
Man, she does look a little bit confused. And keeps looking around, but then she just starts saying, the water. She still looks scared, but she says, "Yeah, the water elementals dragged her here." And then there was this strange looking, like, half woman, but she had all grey skin, and then she had like crimson ichor leaking out of her. Kind of looked like the weird forest plants. And also you notice that Myrtle doesn't have the shell around her neck anymore. And she said she took the Shanka cell saying it belonged to her. And she was saying that this is like Manivarsha, like the old city.
So these ruins are...
Yeah, the old ruins of the old city. And she's saying, like, Yuri, you know our parents didn't tell us the whole truth, right? Like, about our species and race and stuff.
I mean, I kind of suspected. I didn't know that I could fly, really, until earlier today, so...
I mean...
Okay.
She's like, look at me. She's like, because obviously, us from the pits, you know, your sister's got she's like 6 feet tall, and you're like not. So she's like, yeah, I think we look a bit different. She says, like, I know this might come as a big shock, but I think I'm adopted, or maybe you're. I think, yeah.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
I thought it
she's
was
like,
me.
She's like, did you not notice that everyone in the family's like 3 feet and I'm like 6 foot and then 7 foot in heels? She's like,
I mean, not to brag, I'm 3'10", but yeah.
She's like, yeah. So she says, I kind of knew there was something strange, but she says, yeah, she thinks her lineage is to this city. This is like her original city, and this creature that she calls Nisha, said that she's not happy that someone else from this city had won the trials. So she says if she said to your sister, if you're so proud to be from this city, you can rest here for the rest of your life.
Oh.
And at this point, you see a woman with tattered ancient robes and skin the color of a drowned corpse walks out of the swamp at the southern edge of the island. And it says, "Welcome, visitors. I am Gigi, Bishar, Manivarsha. I'm sure you've heard of me. You've come to steal my trophy." The woman says, holding up the Riverine Shanaka, "But I am the last champion of Manivarsha to win the Riverine Shanka. Not this upstart. It cost me everything, but my victory is eternal." And just before the break, so she appears from the south. And before you guys can do anything, she casts a spell. And yeah, let me just make sure. So I can do this at the break. She basically casts Wall of Fire, and she's trying to cast it to do ultimate damage to you guys. So, and then we'll be going straight into the fight. But I will make sure I position that and change possibly the exact thickness of it. But I think it's roughly that size. But yeah, that is what she's doing.
It's 10 feet, I think.
Yeah. It's quite thick. So yeah, so that is where you will be going straight into a fight, but you can roll that when we get back. Yeah, we'll take our break now.
Okay.
Just Martin.
Marvelous.
See you in about 13 minutes, Twitch. Love ya. And we're back for part 2. Welcome back, everybody.
Okay, we're going straight into a battle, but obviously the evil Gigi, I'm not saying the whole name because it's very, very long. But yeah, I'm going to need everyone, I think everyone apart from
Me.
Balren and Myrtle need to do me a dexterity saving throw as this mass of fire just blast into you guys.
Dexterity saving throw.
I only have advantage on con saving throws, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, is that about 3 hours have passed? Is that still up? I don't know how long you're
Oh,
No,
still
it was 1
No,
hour.
no.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, any magic you did in the bow.
This is my good one. Oh, it's my good one, and I've rolled a crit. It's a 29 for me, Martin.
Oh,
followed by a 1.
29 is good.
Oh.
That was cool.
Okay, so you were trying to beat... Let me check. It was a 17. So 17 was what you needed to beat for the dex.
I barely missed it.
But, okay.
Just.
Okay, so I need to roll 5d8
Cute.
to see the
Before.
damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you said you had to roll how much?
5d8.
Oh, what? I'm gonna die.
No, you guys are level 9, remember? So it's 19 fire damage. If you succeeded on the 17, then you would take half of that. And if you have resistance to fire, you would halve that again.
You rounded
so it
up or
depends.
down, Martin? Is it 10 or 9?
I always round up, because then it means you get ultra health points when you guys do your magic, for healing. So yeah.
So wait,
So-
you said it was 19 hit points? I'm sorry?
19 or 10 if you've got the save or whatever.
Yeah, depending if you
No,
got the save.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so you take the full 19, and unless you've got resistance to fire, which I don't think. I think it's Thalrin who's got the resistances. Okay. And also, this isn't like Fireball. This thing is still up. You do not want to be hanging around in this, is what I will suggest, unless you really like fire. And any of you who are not even in the fire can feel the heat of it, so you don't want to be 10 feet close to it as well. Okay. Right. You can all roll me for your initiative. Yeah, tell me what you guys got.
15.
So, 15 for Thalrin.
Initiative.
13. Oh, that music's
I rolled a
really
20.
nice. Need to make that a bit more angry and aggressive.
So I've got 13, 9, 20, 15. I'm going to give you all heroic inspiration because I like the dirty role play.
Yay!
Mostly from Yuri, which is classic. So if you want to use your heroic inspiration now, you can re-roll.
What did the
your-
baddie get on the initiative?
You don't know yet. They could have rolled very well. They could have rolled very bad.
I'm just going to take my 13 and keep my heroic inspiration for something else.
I'll take my 15 and keep
Do
mine as well.
15.
Who's doing our notes? You're a legend.
Okay, so it's actually Ducker first. So you do have some.
Oh, I forgot about Ducker.
Yeah,
oh,
so
is he gonna fight with us? Okay.
yeah. So I'm
Wait,
not.
where's this old
Mucker.
hag
He's
at?
our mucker. He's going to smash
Yeah.
this fucker.
Yeah, so I'm not. If anyone knows him as DM, I'm not a big fan of like NPCs joining the fight unless it really is helping the story, and obviously, yeah,
Okay.
obviously you're Resto Ian, so just yeah, that's why you've never had me do this. But it is Ducker's turn. What I do to make it easier on me and yourselves, you have limited control over him. So what I generally do is he will basically give one of you advantage. So you can just request it and go, oh, I want the advantage. And that is his turn, unless you specifically request me to play him and do attacks and stuff. So that's how I run it. Are you guys happy for him to try and give you one advantage? And that's it, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's this baddie on
Okay.
the map, by the way? I don't see them.
Oh, Gigi is here.
GG.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Brew, you better not look at it because it kind of looks a bit like an alien. You might not want to look at it. I just told you
it's
not to
got
look
clothes
at
on.
it.
It's got clothes on. That's not going to freak her out.
I mean, it's alien adjacent, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty close.
It
That's
is
Gigi.
pretty creepy.
It's pretty clear, Brew.
Pretty creepy.
Okay.
Well, she's a fair way away.
She
Yeah.
is. So out of the water, this thing crawls out, but I don't know if
Oh,
it's going to be able
cool.
to get to any of you guys in time.
I've got a
And
really
after this,
cool
it's-
alien conspiracy theory that I'll tell you when Bruce not here.
Okay. Valara, you'll come in after this, so you can get ready. You're the first out of the group. So it is
Oh gosh.
Meza C's turn, and it's going to most likely not be able to get to you guys. Won't do any ranged attacks.
Who?
Meza.
Meza?
Looks having a grand old
Meza.
time.
Oh,
over
who's
there
this? Is this
Googling.
an elemental?
No, it looks kind of like a demonic bug type creature.
Oh.
And he can teleport, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to use his bonus action to teleport. And that's what it's going to do. So let's see who it can get to. Yeah, it's going to get to Thalran. So Thalran, this thing teleports right next to you. And it's going to attack with its claws. So the first one is a 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit. Can't see your rolls, Martin, in the WhatsApp.
Oh, I need to click
no.
the thing. I need to click the thing. And the 7th one was 17.
17. If it meets
How
it,
do you
it
make that
beats it. Yeah.
smaller? How do you make
17
that
hits.
smaller, the text?
Oh no.
Okay, so I'll roll the damage. Should hopefully come through for everyone. 11 points of slashing damage. And you are grappled.
Fucking grapple every.
Everybody loves to
creature's
grapple
got a
you.
Fucking
Martin,
grapple, tell you.
Martin loves things that grapple, eh?
I mean, I
Hey.
just whatever the cool creatures that
Especially
come up.
you.
Touchy
Yeah.
feely things.
Touchy-feely,
Everyone
grabby
uses
it this
things,
time,
aye,
though.
Martin. You love grabby things, There's a lot like.
It helps the ends. So you're grappled and restrained, and good for me because this thing has many arms because it's insectoidy. It doesn't have to give up its attacks. So sometimes I'm like, it only gets one attack. But this one is
Why is the grappled emoji a hug? Like the two people hugging.
this is.
That's like the
cute.
emoji you do when your mate's had a bad
So it's
day.
a friendly grapple, is this?
That's like, I'm sorry you had a bad day emoji.
What are you doing?
Don't mock my emojis. I think
Oops,
they're
I
cute.
accidentally moved your fire a little bit. I grabbed the wrong thing, my bad.
It's okay.
That's
I was
hilarious.
distracted by the hug.
Okay, well, Valara, you need to concentrate. It's your turn, and you might take some damage because unless you're
Okay.
going to move out of the fire.
Yeah, can I like tuck and roll? Is that a whole action to do that?
No, you can move out of the way. So basically, you will if you finish your turn there, you're going to take damage, or if you're within 10 feet. So I suggest you move at least 15 feet away from it to not take more damage.
Okay. So can I like tuck and roll right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, you go wherever you want. Sure. Sure. You're just. Oh,
Or maybe
yeah,
I should tuck and roll that way.
I mean, the only creature you need to roll is the Mesa, so yeah, you can pretty much go anywhere.
Yeah, I want to stay on this side of the fire. Can I just like
Sure.
dodge past Myrtle here?
Yeah, because she's
Yeah,
friendly,
that'll-
you can just go through
Yeah,
her.
she'll let you go through, yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, Murdy. Okay, there we go. So yeah, get out of that fire. Ouch. Okay.
You got, and then you got action, blah blah. Anything else? You main stuff.
Yeah. Where did it go? Yeah. Can I do Word of Radiance on this guy, Meza?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. He's
What's
got
the check? What's the check?
Constitution 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. Oh no, he's done a con check.
Okay.
Oh,
No, still did shit, so it's a.
Okay.
So it'll affect
So it's-
fully.
7
So
damage.
12
bitch.
damage.
12
Okay,
damage.
12
12
radiant.
damage.
Yep.
I know you're still grappled, but
Thank you.
and then with my secondary, can I bust out that
Yeah.
my
Spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon? Yeah, thank you. My brain's not working.
Classic bonus action. Get that out.
Yeah, so
There you go, and you place it wherever you want. There you go.
okay. I'm gonna put it right here next to Mezacy. Okay.
Okay, it's Mesaloth B's turn, and then it's going to be Thalwyn and Francis.
Where is B?
B is just under the water here.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, you guys
Do I-
unfortunately didn't get the check.
Do I not get a chance to get out?
On your
Is that-
on your turn, yeah.
Yeah, I was after Valara.
Were you? Sorry.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no, you're after B, and then it's your turn. So it's Mesaloth B's turn, then it's your turn. So after this one, you have a turn. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know when B and A were gonna show up.
Yeah. So
They're
yeah.
just popping up.
Oh. Okay, so this one's going to attack
Like
Valara.
these are kind of silly guys.
I mean, they're like, yeah, they're funny. They're called Mesaloths, if you're interested. I just put Meza because
Mesaloth.
too many big words. But it's going to try and claw Valara twice for
Oh man.
a 16.
Meets it.
Oh, and the second one's a 9. So just the 16 hits. So you take 10 slashing damage, and you're grappled and restrained as well.
Oh.
And now it is Thalwyn's turn.
So, for my bonus action, I am going to cast Misty Step.
Sure. So you immediately get out of the grapple.
Yeah. Cast that.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I would suggest everyone gets Misty Step because it helps you out with the grapples a lot if you're able to have it.
Misty Step to behind Meza B, who's going to get a clonk on the head
Bonk.
with my great axe.
Bonk.
Hopefully. Actually, I'll use Primal Savagery cantrip.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, fucking hell. 11. And I'll re-roll that using my Heroic Inspiration.
Okay.
Better. 24.
24 hits.
for 7 damage.
7 damage on B. Yep.
That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, and you moved out of the range of the fire, which means it is Francis's turn.
Could run round here and do
Take the grappled and restrained off my token.
the usual.
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
Bonk, 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 bonk. So start off with the quarterstaff with the old bonk,
Let's go.
and then hit roll for the damage for that.
Nice.
9 damage.
9 damage on B.
Oh, look at this.
Okay.
Followed by another 8.
Okay,
Nice.
9 plus 8. Any more?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's just my action. Now you've got my bonus action.
Francis has
Okay.
all the moves.
Oh,
And hang on, because I need to keep track of. That's a key point. Confirm. And you need to do something with that attack. You need to
Oh.
do.
It's a strength check, is it? The grappling thing?
No, yeah. Where's the thing? I'm trying to find the thing.
Be on your features and
Open
traits, I
hand
think,
technique. There it is. Yeah. Fail a deck. Make a deck saving throw. 15.
Okay. You got
And I'm there, by the
8.
way.
Okay.
So, okay, so you passed it. I'm gonna do one more flurry of blows attack. And you're gonna take another 8 damage and make the same deck saving throw 15 again. Make him fail this, Brew.
I can't.
You can? Okay.
You only got a 7.
Okay, so you get pushed 15 feet.
Okay.
So get in that fire, bitch.
Nice. So you will
Ooh.
take some damage. Let me
Nice
just check again. I'm pretty sure it's when it enters. Blah, blah, blah.
So you should be able to
When it enters, yeah, when it enters for the first time. So let me just do a deck save for this thing. Ooh, nice. So it does succeed, so it'll take half the damage, which is 5d8. So half of this is 17.
8. Half of that is 8. No, you round up, don't you?
Yes.
So it's 8, 9. It's 9.
9 damage.
So it's a total of 45 damage from Francis's turn.
Well done.
Dang. Okay.
From the whack, whack, punch, punch, burn.
Okay.
Whack, whack, punch, punch, push, burn.
Love it.
Okay. It is
Not getting the fire is good.
Mesaloth A's turn.
Oh,
Which
another
is
one.
Yep, it's gonna come after Yeri.
Yerdy.
I mean, when there was a B and a C, we kind of
That's right.
shouldn't have been surprised when there was an A, I suppose.
Does that one have a bow on its head?
I mean, I try and give you guys all different looks. Yeah,
does.
well done. It's a female one because we like female monsters too, Sarah. Remember, girls can be
Love the
monsters.
detail, okay?
We are
I
an,
appreciate
we're an
things like that.
inclusivity stream, Sarah. We have female monsters.
I
Yeah.
appreciate the details. I love it.
She's
Yeah,
just
I mean-
jealous of the bow that I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's why she just went after you, Yerdy.
If you want to talk about Manavari, her hero is Miss Pac-Man because she started the revolution of the bows. So
True.
don't mess. It's not going to get as close to you, Yuri, because it doesn't want to get near the fire, so it's going to use its trident, called a Mercurial Trident. Let's see if it hits. We have a 13.
I dodge it.
And the next one is a 25.
Ooh.
Silvery barbs, bitch.
Okay, let's change it to a 23.
Stuck butt.
So you take a whole 5 piercing damage plus 10 force damage, and then the trident disappears out of your flesh and appears back in her hands.
Yuri's down.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Shit!
Oh, but
And I start my turn in the fire, so that's probably an automatic death fail.
Oh shit!
I mean, luckily for you, your sister's up next, and then it's Yuri. So, I'm presuming your
Shit.
sister. I'm presuming you want your sister to maybe drag you out of the fire.
Please.
Okay. Yeah, she will. Okay.
my lordy.
Sure. She will plonk you both 10 feet out of the water, into the water, Yeti, to make sure you're, okay.
Now I'm drowning.
No, she's keeping you afloat. She does have skill.
I mean, you can't burn to death and drown at the same time, at least.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any skills to, she's a dancer, so she's not really great with the whole healing stuff. Yeah, but she's got you out of danger, at least. I'll tell you what, she'll get you on the rock.
I mean,
bit in case, so you don't die.
Stick some money in her underwear. I bet she can suddenly do it.
I mean, that's her turn. Unless you want to. Oh, she'll give you advantage on your saving throw, though, Yuri. So that's all she can do. So she moves you out, and she'll give you advantage because on death saving throws.
Yeah.
So it's your turn. Okay, it's
Okay.
one fail. What? You got the
I'm just-
what? Okay, yeah.
So
I'm
that
just dead.
that counts as 2, doesn't it?
Well, I
Yeah,
had
but
to
she
roll
got-
it
you
twice
got-
because I don't think you can roll with advantage. Oh wait, you can. Yeah. So it just counted it as 2 separate rolls.
All right, so you were rolling with advantage there, so
Yeah.
it's only one
Because
fail,
that's-
right? Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
only
so,
one.
and you got a 9. You got a 9, not the 1, luckily. that's your
Yurty,
sister's
yurty,
turn.
yurty.
And Yuri's turn.
Do not be actually dying on a shirty 20 odd sessions into a campaign, please.
At the end, no.
The end of season 2, you're not dying.
must.
Come on,
Make it to the finale.
you have to make it to the finale. This is your finale. We're in your hometown.
Okay, it is Gigi's turn. And she is going to.
I forgot about
cast
that
a
bitch.
Spell.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Yeah,
Down
she's
here.
hiding down
This
there.
little alien-looking
Down here.
bitch.
Yeah, I just need to check the calculations. Blah blah blah. Okay, so she might need to move a little bit. I think this should give her enough range with all of you. Yeah, you're all in it. So she is.
That's Ducker that you've just measured there.
Yeah, because she's moving towards Ducker to do something.
Oh,
That's what
sorry, I
was doing
thought
it.
you was okay. Got you.
Yeah, so she moves here and she's going to cast a spell called Mass Suggestion. I need every. If you can't be charmed, this won't affect you.
I've got advantage against it, I think, as a halfling. I think a halfling gets advantage against it.
Sure. If it says anything about you not being able to be charmed or that you have advantage on, and then you can roll slightly differently. Yuri, you won't be affected because you're obviously unconscious. Unless you're really desperate to be charmed. I don't
no,
know.
no. It's I have advantage on saving throws
I've
against
been
being
charmed enough
frightened.
by the seducing snake.
It's not charmed, it's
Yeah.
frightened. For me, it's not
Oh, well
charmed.
then, everyone
Ooh.
needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom's good for
And
me,
you're
though.
trying to beat 17.
Oh,
And I need
fuck's
to
sake.
roll for Ducker.
Okay, I'll be using my heroic inspiration on that.
Sure.
I'm resistant
dear.
to
Oh dear.
damage.
Oh dear.
Wait.
I'm going to
Duca
use one
can
of
do
my-
advantage too.
Ooh,
Can I-
One of my
I
lucky
Yeah,
passed.
points.
can Duca give me the advantage? Can I get advantage
gonna
from
give-
Duca?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's used his advantage yet, have they?
No.
That I
No.
remember.
I'm taking
so
that.
You can do. Yuri, your sister's failed. Francis has failed.
For fuck's
Uh,
sake. I'm
ooh,
going to
a lot
use
of
one
you
more
failed.
lucky point.
Okay, let me roll for Ducker. He's got to roll his charisma. Saving throw.
What did we need?
17.
17.
Fucking hell.
Ooh, Ducker is okay. So who failed?
Yeah, you've rolled charisma for him. It's wisdom, you said.
Sorry, did I roll the wrong one? Let's
No.
Ducker fails as well.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So is it just Sarah that's
Rules
not
lawyer for
charmed,
better or
right?
worse.
Great.
Yeah, so Sarah, are you the only one who's not charmed?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, and Ducker isn't, but okay. So, it is
I
a
thought he
powerful spell.
is.
Yeah, he
No,
failed. His
He
charisma
failed.
passed, but it was wisdom.
yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to change it. So it's just Sarah and you to use.
I have a thing I can do after this happens to get rid of it on me. I've got a thing, a monk thing. Stillness of mind. You
Okay.
can use an action to end one effect on yourself that's causing you to be charmed or frightened. So I can break it on
Oh,
myself with a
okay.
main action.
Okay, because this is quite a nasty spell because it lasts 24 hours. So, so basically, on a failed save, and it can do up to 12 creatures. So that's a cool spell if you ever get a chance to use it. It's Mass Suggestion, 6th-level spell. On a failed save, the pursuer, whatever she's going to tell you to do, you have to pursue the course of action to the best of your ability. But obviously, it can't involve you, like, trying to kill yourself with a spear, for example, or do obvious harm. It means the spell will end. And I don't think you can do it. You can try and remove it from people, I think, but you can't. It's not the thing where you do a spell every turn. It just you need someone to get you out of it. So I'll just 100% check.
How do people get you out of it?
You can dispel magic. Yeah, dispel magic.
Hmm.
So yeah, there is one way to get people out of it, but you're gonna have to do an Arcana check to find the easy way out of it. Because there is an easy way to get people out of it, but you guys probably wouldn't know that. So you could do, Sarah could do an Arcana. Well, anyone could do an Arcana check. Because basically Gigi's telling you to defend her. So that is the thing. So it doesn't necessarily mean. Well, you have to just take that. So if anyone tries to attack her, you'll have to attack them. So it depends what people do. So, yeah. I'll leave it up to your discretion on how you do that. But Sarah's the only one. Sarah's going to be in a lot of trouble because you're the only one who's free, right? Okay. Right.
Yeah.
That's her turn, I think. Spell done. Yeah. Okay, back to the top. It is Ducker's turn.
Did I figure? Did I go high enough on the Arcana check?
You've got to do it on your turn, but I'll allow you
Oh.
to keep that
Oh,
if you want to keep
my bad.
it.
I'm sorry.
No, I would suggest you keep that. It's Ducker's turn, but he is under the charmed thing. I'll put that on him. He's just going to stick near Gigi to defend her in case, Sarah does anything again. It's Meslov C's turn, which is coming after you, Sarah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Marty, just to clarify, are we still okay to attack the Mesa creatures and stuff like that? We just can't attack Gigi.
It's quite powerful.
Because we're only told to defend her,
Yeah, so if I attack her, you'll have to attack me.
but we can still attack the creatures, surely.
No, because they're not attacking her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'd say if they are attacking you, yeah, because that would default the thing, yeah. But if they don't attack you, you probably wouldn't because you're kind of friends, I would say. But you could probably, yeah, if they attack you, then the spell would end anyway.
Right.
But and you could surmise that they're probably not going to attack you because you're on the same side for now anyway. So
Okay. Yeah.
okay, so yeah, this one will attack Sarah. Let's see. For first one is 26, and then 20.
Great.
Okay, I'm guessing they both hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
22 points of damage, unless you have
I'm not
any.
dead. I only have 19.
I mean,
There goes the
You're
healer
not
down.
You're broken, but you're not dead. I think you do death saving throws.
Yeah,
don't
you're
you?
not dead, but you're on the
Yeah,
way.
you're like Bruce's character. If you input the damage, it will automatically show up on your sheet that you
Yeah,
are.
if you put the damage in, it'll
You're down.
automatically put you on death saving throws. Fuck! That's Brew and Sarah down. Sarah's the healer.
What about a death saving throw?
If you go on Beyond, if you go into the actual damage bit and enter it as damage and put it in, it'll then automatically put you into the death saving throws stage, which is what you're now in, death saving throws.
Oh, okay. Well,
Welcome
okay,
to
because
the
I have a spell. I have a spell that I could cast, but I guess I can't do it right now.
Is it a
That's
If
reaction?
it's a reaction, you can.
Oh yeah, if you got a reaction spell, so if you had any magic that could reduce fire, then that might help you not die.
To reduce fire?
Anything
Yeah.
that's a reaction that can help you, basically.
Yeah, if you click on your seat and you just go on the reaction tab on your actions, if you've got any spells that's because there's like one where you can re-roll or you might be able to reduce resistances to fire. There are a few, but if you've not picked them, then there's not much you can.
No, I don't
that
have
you can
room
do.
for that. Okay, so I just put this to 0. I mean,
Just type 22 on the damage and it'll automatically put you into the saving throws. But you don't have to do it till your turn, which is going to be a minute anyway. So
okay,
that's the
great.
creature's turn. Now it's your turn. Now you can click the button where it's come up with all the saving throws. You should be able to roll from there, and it will do it for you. And we'll see how things go.
I just click death save.
Yep, it should roll.
Where it
the
says
dice for you.
failure success. Okay.
Yeah.
Right click your roll.
Oh, I see it.
Mhm.
Right click the roll and take the advantage from Duca.
Yeah, use advantage. Nobody's used it this round.
Okay.
Duca can't give you advantage anymore because he's not on your side.
Oh, well, then ignore that.
Hearts.
Then ignore that because I did advantage.
No. You only did one.
You only rolled one.
Oh, okay, you're good then. Well done.
You
So you
good.
got one success.
Oh, okay.
So you need
Okay.
2 more, and then you'll basically go to 0. And then
Brew,
if you
Brew
wait
on
a
the
few
other hand,
minutes-
rolls one more fail and she's out the game.
Quick question, Martin, on this suggestion spell. So
Yeah.
it's a concentration spell.
No.
Is it
It's
not?
very powerful. It's not concentration. Once it's active, you have to basically
like this
follow
game.
the directions. Yeah, well, that's why I didn't give it a really shitty thing like send you off to find the Holy Grail and you come back in a day. So I just gave you she just asked you to make sure you defend her. But if one of you had got that Arcana thing, there's an easy way out of it. But
I do, but I'm
unfortunately,
dead.
you didn't get it. So
Wait, I got 3 successes.
Wait, you roll.
Did
You
you
roll every turn.
You don't roll 3
Only
now.
one so
You just
far.
roll 1 now, and you roll the other ones on your
Yeah.
turn.
I'm sorry, I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm
You
doing.
need to cancel those success.
Fine.
You need to cancel
Yeah,
those
it's cool.
fails, and then the second success. You've
Yeah,
got
so
one
you just
success.
have one success.
So yeah, so you're doing okay, and like I said, if you're left alone for long enough, you will heal.
Yeah, I have one
Naturally.
success, right?
One
Sorry.
success. No fails
With
and one
one
success.
success.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm so sorry. I've never done that before.
you're just
Understand,
trying to
guys.
kill yourself.
I was like,
Oh,
this
let's
is
see what
gambling
happens
right
here. You can
So
old
pretty much,
90-year-old lady at
so
the slots in
everyone-
Vegas just
So
going.
everyone is pretty much now charmed or down. So that means we'll just naturally move to.
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Yeti?
No, I can do something
yeah.
on my turn. I can do something on my
Oh,
turn.
can you do something?
Come on,
Okay.
Franco. Franco's
Also,
got it.
I mean,
Come on.
Yeah, Tharon, if you've got anything that might get you out of this, obviously you can use it as well. But otherwise, you
Trying.
will
I'm
just
reading me
do-
fucking. I'm reading me character sheet like you wouldn't believe.
Nah, when it gets
Like-
to when it gets to my turn, I can do
Gallery.
something. So, it's
I would say you could, Thalvin, you can do an Arcana check as well, because just because she told you to defend you doesn't mean that you can't try and figure out. You know that, so you could give me an Arcana check and try and figure it out.
Dude,
I
my
got a
Arcana
2.
sucks.
stillness of
Oh.
mind. Player's handbook,
Oh
page
shit now.
79.
Sure.
Oh,
Thalvin
you can
has
use-
no idea.
You can use an action to end one effect on yourself that's causing you to be charmed
Sure.
or frightened. So I can just stop the charmed just by using an action. So that's
Sure.
my
You've not
action.
You've not attacked them, so it does, yeah. So you are no longer charmed, but you might want to do some serious stuff with your friends. Or you might want to figure out how to get them out of it, which would be an Arcana check, so it depends how you want to handle it.
I'm going to roll an Arcana check. See if I can
Sure.
maybe work it out.
Come on.
With my big +0.
Look at that.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. Okay, so you, for whatever reason, maybe you've been listening to Yeti
I always
talk
listen
about
to Yeti.
magic and stuff. So, you know that, blah, 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 what is it? So, it says, on the sheet, it says, if you or any of your companions damage a creature affected by this spell, the spell ends for that creature. So, technically, if you, do some damage. Oh no, I guess you're not affected by it anymore. You kind of have to get each other to attack each other somehow, and then the spell would end on them. So that's a little bit way of getting out of it.
An idea. Oh, you two are down, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spell also. Yeah, but they're down. And they won't be charmed when they come back up, will they?
Yes. So it's if you could
I-
possibly trick someone to like attack someone by mistake.
No, I am going
then
to
So yeah.
not.
I could cast.
I'll not provoke an attack of opportunity because I'm only moving to there, and I will pull out my potion of superior healing, and I will put it to
Sure.
Valara's lips and make her drink it.
Oh. Sure. So Valara,
Okay.
you are.
So you've got a potion of superior
Oh.
healing down your throat, Valara.
So you're up with however many hit points he rolls, and you're also not under any magic as well.
All right.
So two of you are actually out. So two of you are actually out of it. Which
I
is
don't know how
good, so
many you
it's
get for a
more-
potion of superior healing. What is it?
It should say on the item.
sheet.
Yeah, I just went and deleted
Yeah.
it because I'm dumb.
Oh. I don't think. Yeah.
Potion
The
of.
basic one's like 2d4, but this should be a lot more.
It is
so yeah,
8d4 plus 8, Sarah.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Nice.
8d4
That's what I
plus 8.
roll?
Get that in you.
Okay.
So you take 8d4 plus 8 healing, and you're not charmed. Do you have any potions?
I don't. I was
'Cause
looking.
I was going to see if I could
earlier
take one and jump over to Yurty next.
for-
Plus 8,
plus 8, so 25.
27.
27.
Yeah. Or 27. Oh.
Good luck to your homeschooled kids.
I'm sorry. I can't count. Well, I see 19. Where are y'all looking?
I can
Plus
see
8.
9.
Plus 8 is 27.
I can see 19
Oh, I'm
as
thinking
well, yeah.
5. Okay, I don't know where I got 5 from. Sorry.
So, Francis, are you doing anything else? Like movement, etc.?
I don't have any other potions. Oh.
Okay.
Hang on, because I'm thinking. I am
there
going
we
to.
Ooh, I feel so much better.
Gonna run over here.
Sure. So using all your magical abilities, I presume, to jump over there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
So that it was a bonus action to... No, it was an action to do the thing, and then I guess it's a bonus action to give her a potion, and all I can do is move. That's me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now because...
wait, Martin. Mesa C gets an attack of opportunity on me.
No.
Yeah, well, now that you're not friendly, yeah. Okay. That is a... 22 to hit. Okay. You take...
Okay.
8 points. But you're also grappled as well, so you're not actually going anywhere. So you're grappled and restrained next to Mesa C, because that's any attack it has, so yeah, I have to accept that. So you're grappled and restrained, you'll have to move back toward Mesa C, and...
Did I take 9 hit points earlier and I had 10 from something else, so I'm 19 down? No, because I was healed from the 10 down. So I took
8 from...
I took 10 and I've just took another 8. I took 18 total.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, it is A's turn. But it is coming more... the fire's still up, so actually it's going to have to walk a long way around. Oh no, it can teleport, can't it? Hold on. I need to recharge my teleport, so you can see if I'm lying or not. I do recharge it because I got 5. It's going to teleport here. Okay. And then I'll attack you, Sarah, for 11 and a natural 1, so he falls over and stands up, so nothing happens. It is Myrtle's turn, though she's charmed, so it doesn't mean she can't help her sister, so she will give you advantage to, obviously, your death saving throws. And Yurdi, it's your turn.
Come on, Yeti, we're not dying today.
Don't die today, Yurti.
Not today.
Would you 11?
Yeah, it's a success.
It's a success. Okay.
So close.
So it is Gigi's turn.
Do you know how close we were to losing Yurti there, folks?
I know. I'm terrified.
I'm terrified.
Yeah,
We're at the end.
You guys need to get counter spell, though. I think does Yurdi have counter spell? I'm not sure. You guys,
Nope.
yeah.
I got silvery barbs, and that's it.
Silvery barbs is similar. Okay. So she is going to. Yeah, she's going to attack.
It's Yurdi in this case, Gigi.
Gigi's quite far away, actually, from you guys, so...
Do an effect spell so it hits me as well.
No, I mean, that mass suggestion is that said, she hasn't got another one in her, so you don't need to worry about that. But you might need to worry about if she can attack you, but I don't think... Oh, okay, so she's going to move and teleport, but that's actually going to be her turn.
You forgot I'm down here, by the way, because I took the attack of opportunity and then I moved
No,
in.
you were restrained and grappled.
Got grappled.
Oh, was I? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, yeah. Can you restrain and grapple on an attack of opportunity? Fuck.
If that's their basic attack,
Yeah.
you know, because they're a monster, otherwise, yeah.
Shit.
So...
I thought I was going to get one on her, but I don't.
You were very close, and it will teleport right next to you guys. So she is here.
Do You can't
that
sit
is
with
it.
us, Gigi.
You can't
I
sit
mean,
with
she's
us.
done it. I mean, Nazi, she'll do that because she doesn't want to get the fieriness. She doesn't want to trigger her own magic that she's still got up. Because fire doesn't discriminate. That is her turn. It's Ducker's turn. He's just gonna try and move over to where you guys are, obviously just to defend her in case needed. So that's what he'll do. Oh, so I'll get him to be cool and hop over all here, but that's all he's doing. He's just moving to where you guys are. It's C's turn, which is the one that's got... Oh no, it's A that's got Francis.
TPK.
No, it was C that had him.
Oh, is it C that has him? Okay, so C... we'll just attack Francis.
I'll be so
Yeah.
upset with you if you're to die, Martin. I'm not even joking.
I mean, you guys
me and
need
you'll be
Never
falling
mind.
use
out.
all your
Against the
magic.
Kill me.
You need to use all your magic.
I will be. I will be upset. What fucking magic? I've got no magic. I don't know what magic
You got a
is.
druid, you got a druid, a cleric, and a sorceress between you guys. So I'm
I've
sure
got
you
these
could have some
hands.
basic magic. You are level 9 as well. Okay, it's a 23 to hit. Oh, and with restraint, do I get advantage? Yep, I do. So I'm pretty sure the 23 is going to hit anyway.
23's
Oh,
gonna
I
hit.
got a
Yes,
crit.
I do.
I got a crit though.
Oh.
So the first one's a crit on Francis. Second
Oh
one's
my gosh.
Second one's a hit as well.
So-
I'm next. I could help you.
you can maybe help.
How many things are you
so
rolling here?
well, it gets 2
It's 'cause it gets
attacks.
advantage on both.
And
of
So
them.
advantage.
you're doubling the six on that. What? On, yeah, on that one.
Well,
so that's 10.
I'll double that. I'll double the 7 is 1. I
That's
only double
10.
the not the. Well, it's not the +4.
Yeah,
so
you're
it'll just be
doubling the
1
3,
plus 2,
so it's 10.
So you 6. Yeah, so 10. Sorry, yes, and then the normal one is. Another
17 damage. Fun times.
Gosh.
And it is now Valara's turn.
Cool.
Okay.
That hurt. That hurt.
Okay, so I would like to do my.
Oh, I'll also tell you if you take out the person who casts the spell, then the mass suggestion will end. As
That
well.
was my
Technically,
plan. That was my plan.
I mean, technically in the rules that doesn't happen, but I would think it would be stupid if that didn't happen. So yeah, if you can take
Yeah.
her out, then the magic will end. But yeah, it's not a concentration spell. But yeah, if you can take her out, I'm happy for the spell to end and everyone.
Just out of 30 feet. Okay. So that sucks. Okay, let me do this mass healing word.
Oh yes, that'll get Brew
Yeah.
back on her feet.
So that'll give 2d4 plus 5 for everybody. Everybody's within 60 feet at least.
Sweet. Nice, Sarah.
Hopefully it rolls out something
Good
decent.
roll as well. Good roll.
Okay.
Thank you.
It'll get you back
Thank
on your
you.
feet. I don't know.
Yeah, that
Even though
does
I might
get
attack
Yurty
you in a
back on her
minute.
feet. You just saved Yurty's life. Well done.
Okay, and then with my secondary, can I hit? Which one is that
You
one?
can do a bonus. If it's
Mhm.
bonus action, you can use your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, Meza A. Meza A.
Nice, Sarah.
Oh my gosh. Can we please click the right thing?
What you got?
13.
Does that hit?
No.
No? Ew, boo. Okay.
Unlucky. You got your heroic inspiration still?
I know, do I want to save it though? I
I
don't
don't know. We're getting our asses kicked a little bit.
Okay, so remember you can gift heroic inspiration.
I might just
So you
spent,
could
mate.
Oh, yeah.
But if Sarah's got her, she could give it to Dave's character, and then I'd let him re-roll his save, which means he might not be charmed anymore.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, maybe I
Well-
should do that.
Have I got to roll a save again to stay charmed?
No, but I'd let her say that she can use it for that reason. Yeah, you don't get to re-roll it, but if she wants to gift you this, I'd let you roll, like, go back in time and allow you to re-roll again.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
Sarah, how will you give him your? How do you inspire him to try and get out of this? And then I'll let him roll.
Oh,
It's my
geez.
sister. Appeal to family.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Role play it, Sarah. Come on, role play
You
it.
gotta
A little
knock
bit of
yourself
role-play.
out. What do you gotta do? You gotta knock yourself out to like jerk yourself out of this.
Okay, check yourself off to it. Let's see if it works.
You had to go there, Martin, eh? Fuck's sake.
Oh, so if Brood does it, it's like, oh,
Surrounded-
she's a girl, but
No,
I
I'm
do.
surrounded. No, I'm surrounded by
That
perverts.
wasn't
You're
on
all,
your list of approved jokes. Mark.
you're all just as bad as each other.
sorry.
Fucking
not on the
perverts.
So,
Well,
Dave,
Never be
you can-
charmed again.
Thorin.
You can
Get
re-roll
out of
your wisdom saving throw. So you want to try and beat a 17.
Fuck off.
17, I said. Oh, I'm guessing you didn't get.
I'm gonna
no,
use.
that's-
I'm gonna use my last luck point if I can.
Wait.
I'll allow it. Yeah,
Did
I'll allow
I
it.
did I give it to you already?
You've given it. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
had it,
so
but
I get
he,
that,
does,
yeah.
he,
Okay,
does.
okay.
He does have luck points, so I'll allow him.
17's hard. That's a big one.
I think it's 17. Is either
Oh,
17 or
okay.
19?
It's like 8.
Fucking hell.
Unlucky me.
Annoying this is.
Okay.
I've got no more luck points left either.
It was a 17, so it's not too hard to get out of.
It's
but
hard.
Yeah, I mean, all I can say, there's one other way that I can think you can do something cool, but I'm gonna need another Arcana or History check from someone to figure out something. I don't even know what we're up to now. So, we're trying to get Thalwyn out of it. So, Valara, I think it was your turn, right?
There's a B after Valara.
Oh no,
Okay.
I finished already. Yeah.
And we're just using all the extra stuff. So yeah, it is Mezabee's turn, who obviously doesn't want to be in the fire. So...
Oh lordy.
We
it's quite
fire.
busy there, though. I don't think it's going to move right into a distance attack, 'cause otherwise it's going to take the fire, so it'll just get one attack because of the distance. Which is its trident. Well, actually, no, you can use the trident twice, so that's a 20 to hit.
Dear.
And then the other one is a 26
Oh,
hit,
dear.
but no crits.
Wait, who's he hitting?
You. So that's 9 plus another. So 21 piercing plus.
Wait, is that this guy here?
Yeah.
He's using a trident.
Valara's down here,
Yeah.
though.
Can I dodge?
Yeah, he's
Can I
throwing
like
a
do some
trident.
matrix?
Oh, he's
stuff?
throwing them. Right, okay.
He's throwing it, but I will give you some cover, so I'll give you a plus 5, because yeah, you would have a lot of cover. So I don't know if that'll help you, Sarah, for some of these. I don't think it'll
How
help
much
with
damage?
No,
So you
plus
might be-
5 to your AC.
So you might be able to get out of it. So your normal AC
Oh.
is.
16.
So if you add 5 to that, that's 21. So the first one wouldn't hit, but the second one would hit. So
Okay.
you just take 9 damage plus 1 of the force, which I'll do. So just take 9, and then the
Okay.
force is 14. So 9 plus 14. So 23. And that is the creature's turn. So it is Thalwyn's turn. Thalwyn, again, you might be able to figure something out if you do
I
me an
helped
Arcana.
that poor.
Okay. So you might be able to figure something out if you get a. Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Okay. So you know that the Mezzers
This is so bad.
actually have the ability, the magical ability to cast Dispel Magic. So if you can somehow get them to do that, you would, on yourself, but how you want to do that would be some clever roleplay, but I'd allow it. So you know, and you can tell everyone else that you know that they can cast Dispel Magic, but only once. So you might be able to get rid of the magic on yourself, but I'd say someone would have to do some clever roleplay, but I would allow it.
So, how am I going to do this?
Well, you've only got a bonus action, but you can tell people about this. And what language? What languages do you speak? I think you speak
Common,
some of the language.
Druidic, and Infernal.
Okay. You also know with that role that they speak Infernal, so you could actually speak to them. So if you could do some kind of talk to them, you don't know how loyal they are to this creature. You might be able to get one of them.
Can I do that on this turn?
No, because you've only got a bonus action left. But
Only
you
got a
could
bonus
tell.
action left.
So it's up to you. If you risk telling everyone this information, then Gigi might get angry, or you could keep it to yourself, and on your next turn, you could try and trick one of them to dispel magic on yourself, and then you wouldn't have to worry about this.
Yeah, I'll keep it to myself this time, but I will. Yeah, I'll keep it to myself this time. At this moment in time, anyway. I haven't got anything on a bonus action to really do much.
So I don't let players cheat, but I will always try and help you guys as much as possible if it's a difficult fight. Francis, it's your turn then.
Still
now.
grappled.
You are.
What is it to
You
get
can try and get out of
ungrappled?
it, or you can just still keep fighting. But remember, you're strange, so you're going to be at a disadvantage to hit anything.
What is it to get ungrappled?
You got to use an action, unless you have a special ability that gets you out of it, like Misty Step.
What do I have to... I've got disengage.
Disengage just if you're trying to run away from something.
Right,
So it's useful if you're not.
So what is it? A check?
It's athletic or acrobatics, and you only need to be at 14.
Oh, I
so
can
it's
do
not too
acrobatics
difficult for
then.
you.
I'll do acrobatics.
But it'll be an action to obviously do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's roleplay that. So
Sure.
I managed to somehow wrestle with the grapple to get my foot up onto his chest, and I used that leverage to spring off and bounce back and flip back and get away from him.
I like it.
And then I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to take 2 attacks of opportunity if I leave and try and go for... Where is she? She's there. If I do that, I'm only taking 1 attack of opportunity.
Sure.
So Mesa B gets an attack of opportunity on me. Mesa A, sorry.
hit.
Mesa A gets one.
There you go. That's a 15.
Misses. So I'm now going to make 2 bonus... I'm going to make my bonus attack. In fact,
Okay.
I was there. I'm going to go to there. It's still... No, that would be 2 attacks of opportunity, wouldn't it? Mesa C may make... Mesa
C's already
C...
done it.
Yeah,
C's already done it.
so A also gets 1.
Okay.
Don't attack Gigi.
That's
Misses.
15.
Misses. What do you mean don't attack Gigi? Why not?
Because they
he's
attack you.
charmed.
Because I'm
Oh,
charmed, and
yeah.
it means I'll attack you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, true, yeah. So
Oh,
obviously you have, yeah.
Just attack the monsters.
And Duka's right there too.
Right, well, in
Yeah.
that case, I'm not going to do that. 'Cause I never thought about that, because I was going to try and push her into the fire.
I whispered that to you.
Yeah, that's fine. You get
No.
6 there.
So I'm going to stay there. I'm ungrappled, though, and I'm going to stay there. I'm not going to take any attacks of opportunity, and I'm going to attack this one with my flurry of blows. This one.
Sure.
So, what?
So you take 11 damage and make the dex saving throw 15.
Is that on C or A?
That is on
C?
C.
The one. Okay.
Dex saving throw 15 will be pushed up to 15 feet.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's a 18.
She's not in the fire yet, but I've got another one of those attacks. Hopefully this one will do you.
Okay.
Oops.
Let's remember using
Sorry.
key point.
Move the fire.
Stop, keep moving the fire. You're trying to kill people quicker.
Oops.
Another 11 damage and make the same save again.
Okay, another 11 to see. Okay, another dex. Oh, that's a bit better for you. That's an 8.
Get in the fire, you little bitch.
So C, we'll take it now because it's the start of its turn. When if it ends in it, as soon as it enters it. So let me roll the checks for that, which is another dex. There we go.
I like using our own fire against her. That's fun. Haha.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it affects everyone, yeah. Okay, so fails, which is how many? 5d8. For whatever rolls, which is I didn't roll that high. 15.
No, that was a total of 37 damage on my turn. On just my bonus action.
Yes. Okay.
Not bad damage output, like.
All I'm going to say is, without trying to ruin anything, remember some creatures have resistance. So, just FYI. Okay. I'm going to let everyone roll me. Everyone who's conscious, which you're conscious now, right? Or are you still unconscious?
Yeah.
Everyone roll me a perception check.
Yeah, coming up with 6 creatures.
Oh, that came off the crit to a 2. Got a 5.
14.
Ooh,
Me-
mine's
me-
26.
Me and Yurti have got our eyes closed.
So, yeah, Yurdi and Francis don't notice. But the rest of you notice that the shell, the Shankar trophy necklace around Gigi's neck keeps glowing.
Hmm.
Seems magical. I'll give you that. Okay, so who are we up to now? That was Francis, right? Okay. It is Meza A's turn, and I'm going to say Gigi shouts at and saying she's getting bored, so she tells it to go after Yurdi's sister. Valari, you can attack it if you want because you're not charmed or anything.
That attack of
Oh.
opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can use attack?
Martin, I've got one, because I've got a quarterstaff. A long weapon.
Sure, if it's the 10 feet thing, you'll get one as well. It's not as long as you're not using a reaction. Oh wait, it's gonna teleport though. Let me see if I can teleport first. I can teleport.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So yeah. So it does teleport. And it's gonna it's not attacking your sister, but it's gonna try and grab her.
You're such a
Let's see if she
grabby
can-
DM, Martin.
I mean, I'm trying to make it so you guys don't get any more points of damage.
Grabby
from
with
things.
you.
So got an 8 versus your sister, hopefully, versus... Oh no, your sister's fine, she's used to this, so nothing happens.
She's used to getting grabbed because she's a stripper.
Used to getting grabbed in the burlesque house.
Okay,
Gosh.
it's actually your sister's turn. Who's not happy with that, but she's like, Yuri, she will give you advantage on whatever you want to do as
You
well.
know how you can't touch the strippers, Dave? I know a trick where you can. I'll tell you later.
Okay, Yuri, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's called paying them.
Mm.
I'm gonna run away.
Is that your plan? He's gonna run away,
That's
okay?
a solid
Run
plan.
away!
That's a solid plan.
Running away is what you do when a plan fails.
I mean, I will say you guys haven't done a lot of damage to anything, so you guys have just been trying to get out the
We're
magic.
struggling.
We are getting our asses
I'm gonna
kicked.
take out a withered vine and cast Withering Bloom,
Okay.
centered on Gigi.
Okay.
Oh, but now
Does that hurt her?
they're all going to
Sure.
attack you.
Yeah.
Come at me, bitches.
What do I have to roll for this, sorry?
Con 15, and it's everybody in a 10-foot radius of Gigi.
Oh, so that's me.
Everybody I select. So
Oh, so not me.
Okay. So
obviously the enemies, and then also Duca and Thal.
Oh, okay.
Duca and who?
Then you.
So you're attacking me?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
Because
'Cause
damage
you-
might break your charm.
Might break the
Well, that's
charm.
kind of what I was
Well,
wondering.
Only if you're charmed.
Yeah, you gotta be
You need
the
to
bad guy. Yeah.
I don't know that.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Well, my turn's coming round, and I'm going to have to attack back.
We need you
Yeah.
and Duca to fight.
Duke is very powerful if he manages to get out of this.
15.
You save.
Okay.
And I'm casting this at 5th level,
21.
so thank goodness you saved.
21 for Duca. Sure. So what damage does? Oh, and Gigi needs to roll for this as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I rolled for Gigi before. I think. Let me check.
So it's a 15 on a failed
she had
save
21.
and half, so 8 for you, Thal, and anybody else who saves.
Okay, so 8.
And it's necrotic.
Okay.
And then within that, I am going to give Valara her hit dice.
Okay.
So you can use 4 hit dice if you'd like.
Okay.
So your hit dice, if you click on like your short rest, for example, you can see what your hit die are, and you're just gonna roll that and add the modifier. And you can roll up to 4 of them. But I don't think you want to hit short rest because then it might reset stuff for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it says automatically. Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, so the hit dice, I don't know.
Automatically apply healing with dice result.
No, because you have to click the take short rest in order for that to apply, or for it to roll, I think. So you might just need to mark it down how many you're using. So the next time you take a rest, you can mark those.
Okay.
Just take a
So
note.
4. Okay.
And I don't know what yours are. Are they D6?
Mine are
8s, I think.
1d8.
I'm a cleric.
Mine are
yeah.
1d8.
Okay.
So I would roll 4d8 basically.
Yep. And then if you have a
Okay.
modifier, you'd add that.
Wait, okay, yeah, it's not. I don't think I have one. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. And you can roll those now, so you can heal.
Oh, so just roll 48.
You get 48
right?
plus whatever your
Oh,
con
okay.
modifier back.
And then you also get my spell casting modifier, which is 3.
Just that spell that you cast, Brew, was that a plant? Did you say?
Mm-hmm.
It's Withering Bloom, yeah. So
I
you
get
notice,
I get
like-
advantage on magical spell. Even though I passed it, I
Oh,
get
cool.
advantage on spells that involve plants and stuff. I forgot to say that.
What was your advantage?
pass-
I rolled
I
15.
passed it anyway.
so 15, and then you have my +3 for my spell
Oh, okay.
modifier.
Thank you. I'm back up to
Uh-huh.
22.
Yeah.
Yay! Double digits. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna die.
It was one of my con saves. See if my fire still stays up. It does. So Yuri, is that all your turn?
Oh my lord.
Yeah. Who? Could you tell me who failed from the enemies?
So you did it on I know Gigi passed. Let me quickly check. Gigi got a 21 from what I remember. Let's have a look. Ducker got a 21. 21 from Gigi, that's the Ultra Loth. And then you did it on a few of the mezzas, right? How many of the mezzas did you do? Was it 2 of them?
I think it was B, and I don't know if it reached C or not. It's a 10-foot diameter.
Okay.
It would only have reached B.
Okay, so that B got a 5. So I'm guessing that one failed.
And that was 15 damage for a fail and 8 for a success.
Okay, I did the 8. So 15 is on which one? On
B.
B. Okay. Okay, you're wearing him down a little bit. Okay. So GD is not scared of you guys at all at this point. So she is more bothered about your sister. Farwind Charm, so you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, she's going to move towards the altar. And she's going to dash there. And she just commands the mezzas to bring your sister here. That's her turn. And you have a surprise guest, because I think you might need a little bit of help. So, luckily, Yuri, because you were friendly to our local snake perv, he has clearly followed you.
Oh, snake perv was coming to help.
Aww.
So he's like,
Look at him.
That's what he looks like. Yeah.
He's quite phallic.
Yep.
Oh my
So-
God.
He does like kind of
It's a fucking snake. He can't not be.
it's a snake with a kind of
He
yeah.
does have 2 eyes.
Yeah, he does. So he's like, hey, Yuri, do you need some help? I'd happily get rid of some of this magic for another few bites later. You were very tasty.
Sure.
Fucking creep.
Dispel their magic, weirdo.
He's like, okay. So, I'm gonna say you might have to pay for that later. He's like, I'm a kind of fake creature, so this isn't this is like a real thing. Are you happy to do that with him?
Can I heal her first?
Oh, he's not gonna ask for this second. He's just saying, obviously he's aware you guys might be a little bit busy at this precise second. But yeah, in a little bit he would, yeah. So he's like, I can do it now if you promise to let me have another bite.
We can help
Yeah,
you. We
yeah,
can do
yeah.
He's like, I'm glad you like the engagement ring.
it.
Oh, didn't realize that was a
Whoa.
proposal. This is underage marriage.
He's like, I'm only 12, I'm just like 45 in
Okay.
snake years. Okay, no, he will, he's going to be nice and dispel everyone who's got the charm condition. So no one is charmed.
Yeah, baby.
So you guys can have a proper fight. So back up to the top, no one is charmed, including Dukkha, which is his turn, and he is not happy. He's going to go after one of the mezzas. Obviously, has already been in his... will transform into his werewolf form. I'll click everything. And he will attack with his... claw attack. So let's have a look. You can see what comes up. 21. He gets another one. 16. First one hits. And he does 8 damage to B. And that's his turn. It is C's turn. It is going to...
Oops.
Oh.
Ignore that. Sorry.
Okay. Why C's there? C is coming towards your sister, who is now free as well. I don't think they're going to have to dash. Let me see if I recharge something. Oh, I do. So he will move grab and then try and teleport. See if you can grab your sister for. Oh wait, yeah, 7 versus. Oh, just so she's not grabbed, and now it is Valara's turn. Oh, so
Okay.
Sarah, it's your turn.
Okay.
So no one's charmed though. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I accidentally clicked. I was trying to pull up if I could hit more than one person with this. Toll of the Dead. Or, wait. Where is she at? Where did Gigi go? Oh, she's way up
She'll
there
be
now.
at the top.
He's at the altar, yeah.
Hmm. You said like she looks like she's got gray dead skin on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Look pretty creepy.
So would radiant do more damage on her, or does that matter? Does it make a difference? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if she's undead or not. She doesn't look like humanoid, but yeah, you're not sure.
Okay.
Humanoid actually
So-
refers to 2 legs, 2 arms, 1 head.
Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, without you, unless you have a special ability, I can't tell you what species she is, but she doesn't look like, I mean, yeah, humanoid in D&D, I think it's like goblin.
We're all,
goblin, I think humanoid.
we're all humanoids, yeah. Humanoid refers to 1
Yeah.
head, 2 arms, 2 legs.
Okay.
Anthropomorphic is human. Anything anthropomorphic is humanoid.
Yeah, this one is, I guess, looks a bit humanoid, but again, it's got the weird head and stuff. Looks a bit tentacly, possibly, without seeing the tentacles, but you know, octopusy, should I say?
Okay, I'm gonna move right there, so I'm in 60 feet, and then I'm gonna try to hit her with Sacred Flame, and it's a Dex of 17.
Okay. She does have magic resistance, so
Oh, she does. Oh, great. Okay.
I have to tell
Good
you
to
guys
know.
because you can see the rolls, but she got a 15. I don't think
Oh,
yours is.
no.
What's your?
Oh wait, no, it's 17. She's got to beat. Haha.
Yeah.
Ah!
So she'll take the damage.
Okay, give me something decent, maybe. 13.
Okay, 13. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I want to move my little hammer. I think I can move him 30
Who's it
feet.
next? And then Tharin.
I'm gonna move it over here by Meza. Okay.
Okay. Okay. It is.
Oh god, I should have healed everybody. Okay, whatever.
You got bonus.
It's already done.
You got bonus action if you can heal anyone with it.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Okay.
If you've got, I don't know if you've got any magic. Have you got any bonus action magic that can do stuff?
Let's see. Spells. Mass bonus action as a mass healing.
Don't think so. It literally says on
Or
your
am I
bonus
reading that?
It'll
I
say
reading
your,
wrong?
Actions and then bonus actions.
it'll
Tell
say
you what you
which,
can do.
yeah, which ones that you can actually do. So you might
Oh,
have,
okay.
you might have some healing magic under bonus actions.
It says under the spells, but it's like a
Mhm.
list, but it doesn't give me the buttons to push, so I guess not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, usually it'll say like whatever, like Misty Step or whatever for your bonus action
Yeah.
if you can do it.
Okay, I don't think I
Okay.
can.
Okay, then it is Meza B's turn, who is going to attack Dukkha. And then it'll be Thalrin's turn, who is not charmed. Okay. So we've got a 20 to hit Dukkha and a 11. So just the 20 hits. for a whole 8. But Ducker is grappled.
Mass healing word is a bonus action, apparently.
What is, sorry?
Mass healing word for Sarah. So just
Okay.
go
I mean,
for
like I
it.
said,
I don't know if I'm reading it right.
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah, bonus
you know,
actions, spells. It says bonus actions, all the different things you can do, and one of them is
on the 3rd level.
mass healing word. It's a bonus action
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if it says it on your sheet, you're free to do it.
Okay, I don't know how to I don't know how to read it.
It's okay.
Because like the
Hold on.
the attack is right there with the buttons.
Yeah.
So.
Hold, let me get your
Oh,
sheet
yeah,
up
there
so I
you
can
go.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
So-
got it.
Yeah, you've clicked the right thing. You've clicked the bonus actions tab, and it's
Yeah.
listed there. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got to have the spell slots free though, if they need spell
As long
slots.
as
Yeah,
you've got
yeah,
spell
yeah.
slots free,
Spell
yeah.
slots.
Which you have, because you did a cantrip for your action, and then so you can do a level spell, which this would be, but I'll check, so let me have a look. So yeah, so it says actions, I'll click bonus actions, and
You
it
could
does have mass healing word, 3rd level. So yeah, oh yeah, so sorry, so the only bad thing is, it's not like the normal spell list where you can click all the buttons. You do have to, you would have to scroll back to your normal spells and press it. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But on the
so,
3rd level, but it's like specified the 3rd level one.
yeah,
That
I
way it says
think-
3rd on there.
yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know if you can upcast it when it's a bonus action spell. I think that might be the issue.
Okay.
I
Well,
think you can
I-
only do it at that level. Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
don't
otherwise,
think you
if
can
you do it,
upcast a bonus action.
yeah, so you would have to do it at the lowest level, and you'd have to have a
Okay.
spell slot for 3rd level. But you're free to do it, and yeah, you've got levels for it. So yeah, go into your normal spells and then click mass healing, the button on that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah,
That-
it is a bit clunky. I'll admit that is not helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, they should
Okay.
put the button on the bonus
Yeah, so
action
you can-
page,
yeah, so you can-
ideally.
Yeah, to click it.
Well, that's what I was looking, and it's a 7.
Is that for
Only
everyone?
7. But it's for everybody. Yeah, it's for the
Okay.
whole group, and it's up to
Nice.
it's everybody because it's 60 feet.
Thank you.
Okay,
Nice.
so who were we up to? So we did. I think I'd done Mesoby.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's like I said, Mesoby. I think I'd done all the stuff with Dukkha. Thalren, it is your turn to do
Mhm.
something
I am
proper. What are you
moving.
gonna do? Use all
I'm
your
moving to
magic?
there, and I am going to cast ba-bum. 4th level Call Lightning, which is a 60-foot radius.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that on this bitch?
First one. So a storm cloud appears in the shape of a facility. It's 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius.
Yeah.
You
What's the
cast a
save?
spell. Choose. I'm just having a look for it now. Dex
Okay.
13.
Okay, it's a spell, so I'll get advantage on it. So Dex. Let's have a look. It's either. Oh, okay. I think she might pass it. So it's a 22 or
Oh no.
a.
Passes it.
So she's gonna take
14,
half, I
that's
think, on
22.
a pass, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a creature that when you cast a spell,
Okay.
choose a point you can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet. Blah blah blah. Creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. So it's 4d10 damage. So I just roll that, and you take half the damage. Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
4d10.
Yeah.
Dang. Sheesh.
Oh come on. 19.
19.
Half,
So
uh,
half. So,
They'll take 10. I like those dice you have.
Okay, and she does have to do a con save to keep the fire thing up. No, which she keeps up, which can benefit you guys though. So, Thalren, is that all your turn?
Actions. Yes, it is.
Okay, and it is Francis's turn.
Ooh, what's the
Just going to
distance
nip to
from
the
me to
toilet.
her?
I'll be back in a minute.
What's the distance from me to her?
Let's have a look. From Valara, it's about 60 feet.
Oh, it's 60, yeah.
So
So,
I can
yeah,
do
yeah.
it in jumps. I can do it in 2 jumps without having to use dash.
Okay, so you get to
Yeah.
Gigi.
In her face.
Okay. Time to try and do all the hits. Let's go. Oh, what a not very good roll. I assume a 12 doesn't hit her.
No, misses.
Oh, same with the 11 then, yeah?
Oh no.
Yeah, nothing. Sorry, unless you
Okay.
got. I don't think you got any bardics or anything.
That's a 22 though.
There you go.
22 hits.
Nice.
3. So the 8 damage, and
Okay. 8. Yep.
you can make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Mm, 21.
You make it. Okay, so last attack.
Anticipation.
Make the dex saving throw again.
Okay. So another 8 is that? Oh, she failed
Yeah,
it this
another 8
time.
damage. You're prone. You fall prone.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, and she's prone. Anything else on your turn? Right.
Nice. Nice work.
I know you haven't mentioned it, Marty. What's the weather like at the moment in the area?
Oh.
Yeah, humid, hot, swampy. Yeah,
Okay.
There is a giant fire going, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
there is. Yeah, there is. She's not let the fire thing down.
When it's stormy, I get an extra 1d10 damage on my lightning. So that's
It won't say it's stormy, but it's like
Oh.
swampy. I'll say it's swampy. Yeah. It's summertime. Okay, so that was Francis.
That's cool.
It is. Oh,
and it stays around for 10 minutes as well, so I don't have to cast it again.
Nice.
Mhm.
That's a fun little tidbit. That's neat.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you should ask me because that's a cool life thing.
Yeah. That is
Um,
cool.
So it is A's turn, which again is going to try and grab your sister for a
Oh, gee whiz.
10 versus her. Oh, she gets grabbed this time.
Wait, Silvery Barb's at 10.
Okay, that changes it to a. Oh, that's better. That says 19, so she is not
That's
grabbed.
stupid.
And who are you going to give the advantage? Who are you giving the advantage to?
Oh wait, that helped her. Okay. I'll give the advantage to Francis since he's up by Gigi.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is your sister's turn, and she kind of looks at you, Yuri. She says, "Yuri," she's using her full turn to talk to you, which she can do, within reason, of course. She's like, "Yuri, I know everyone thinks you're the smart one, but I'm like, you know that big glowing trophy around her neck? Pretty sure that's where all the power is. Maybe you could take that off her and just stop her doing all of this." She's like, "What do you think, Yuri?"
You got
Oh,
it,
she's-
dude.
It's like, "No, I'm gonna go back to dancing," and she just robots it out for you because she knows you're into that. She does it with one hand to not be ableist. She just does one hand.
This
Just one
one.
hand. She's just like, you can just do the robot with one hand. That is her turn. She will use that. Oh,
What's
actually-
the snake guy
Sure.
gonna do?
Oh, he's swimming away now. He's done his job. He's dispelled all the magic for you guys. I mean,
That's all. Okay.
That's all
I mean, he's
doing.
loitering. He's loitering, but he ain't gonna be helping you anymore.
He's just watching.
He's Yuri promised him. She took his ring. He's now promised a little bit more. Your sister, because she has the stats of a spy, for some reason. That's what the book says. She's going to disengage, so she is going to actually move away from these guys because she can do that. And she's going to go and stand with your future husband. And she swims over there.
I don't even know his name.
You want to use your turn to find out his name?
Nope.
Okay. Yeti, it's your turn. You have been given some very valuable information, which you could either shout out, start to act upon, or keep a secret.
I will move 30 feet, use my free 6 words,
Mhm.
grab the shell, and I will
Do you want to
cast...
be more specific, or they might grab your shell?
Grab the shell around her neck.
Well done.
That's exactly 6 words. Well done.
I'd love it if you all grabbed Yeti and you were like, uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna use Mage Hand.
Okay, I like it. Okay.
And I'm gonna try and grab it off of her neck.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Sure. So it'll be... I'll give you your choice. So it'll be... You will have to do a check with it, because it's kind of like a grapple, but I am happy for, as opposed to doing strength, you could use Arcana or Sleight of Hand. It's up to you what check you want to
Hell
do.
yeah, I'll use Arcana.
Okay, so roll me for Arcana versus... I'm gonna
Heroic
say...
Inspiration.
Okay. Go for it.
Maybe whip that out.
Yeah!
Ah, 23.
Okay, nice. So she's gonna obviously, hopefully you'll get that past her, but let me see if she's got, I think that'll be a dex roll for her to try and stop that disappearing from her neck, which is a 5. So you, tell us what it looks like as you hook the
Yoink.
Shanka shell from around her neck, and I presume you're withdrawing it quite far away from her? I don't know how far
I can only withdraw like 5 feet, I think.
Oh, but you could get it to Francis, I guess, right? Because he's right next
Yeah.
to Gigi.
You could.
Are you
So,
giving it
a
to Francis?
spectral hand appears from my nub
Hmm.
and launches out and grows as it approaches Gigi and grabs the shell. It yanks it off and it kind of tosses it back towards Francis.
Yes.
Nice.
What's that to catch it?
Lovely.
In fact, no.
Sleight of hand or acrobat, whatever you prefer.
I mean,
to...
I don't think there's a roll required because I can, as a reaction, catch missiles.
Yeah, I would
Hell
say
yeah, you can.
because you're right next to her, I
Ooh.
wouldn't say you'd have to roll. She could drop it into your
I
hand.
could just, it's a monk skill. I can catch missiles
Yeah.
as a
Snap.
reaction. Snap.
Yeah.
So Yeti, it is.
Hell yeah.
So Yeti, is that all your turn?
Yes. I will use some of my sorcery points,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna roll a d20 for that withered bloom that I cast earlier, and nothing happens.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I forget about the wild magic a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, do you want to roll your table? You might have a unicorn.
Yeah, it was a
there.
9, so it's.
Oh, okay.
I think it's only if you roll a 1.
Yeah, it's 1 or 20. I think 1 or 20. I can't remember which one it is. Okay, it is Gigi's turn. Obviously, she stands up. She's not happy that Francis has got her shell, and she's going to go crazy attacking him. But now you've got her magic. She is at disadvantage for all these hits on Francis. So she does.
Wait,
have
she's
a...
still prone, right?
Yeah, she does stand up. She's using her movement to not be prone.
Oh, okay.
But she has disadvantage because you've told her shell, Francis. But she still gets 3 attacks with her massive magical sword, which she's not used yet. Which, look, that's at disadvantage.
That'll hit me. Oh, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, even though she stood up because you have taken her shell, so it was a 19 for
That
the
still
first one.
hits.
The second one is a 10.
The 10 misses.
And the I think it'll be fine. And the last one would be a 11. So just one
One of them
hit.
hits me.
So you take a whole 7
Yeah, it's
slashing
nothing, boys.
damage.
It's just a flesh wound.
Okay. So it is the next round, and Francis, possibly Yuri might hear this. Underneath the altar, there is. I mean, obviously everything's wet here. Like that's not surprising, but you, I'd say Yuri and Francis, you notice that there is, water starting to spew out of underneath the altar with like bubbles and stuff. And I mean, this has just happened, and you think you can hear a voice coming from underneath the altar.
Voice underneath the altar.
Oh,
No, no.
it's Ariel.
Yeah, she's gonna come and save you. I'm not that fucking drunk. Come on, like, and then Ariel comes in with a transformer to help you guys out.
You brought the pervy snake back, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I will.
We never know.
Okay, so next round. It's Ducker's turn. He's going after the Meza still. I think it's a disadvantage because I'm pretty sure he got grappled last time. But he will try and. What can he do? Can he do anything super aggressive? No, but he'll do his normal attacks. I don't think he's going to hit.
Come on, Ducker.
Disadvantage. Nah, it's a 10. Second one is
No.
most likely going to be a 14. Yes, so nothing happens. It is C's turn, which is... Oh, they're quite far away now, so unless they do some teleportation magic, I'm not going to be doing much. Nope, doesn't recharge. So it will run.
Was it you have to roll in that 5 or a 6 and it recharges?
Yeah, so it will... Well, it's going to run.
Oh.
To get to Yuri, that's all it can do. It'll run and dash, and then it's Valara's turn.
Okay. So everybody want a nice healthy like heal again? Would that be nice?
I wouldn't say no to another wee heal.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Am I still within the 60 feet? I would say so, eh?
Yeah, we should. Everybody should be in the 60 feet.
Just, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. The 60 feet is really nice. Okay. Wait, let me make sure I'm doing the right one.
You need to put the names on them.
Just 11. So here's 11. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Oh, well. And then can I hit Meza B with my little...
55 feet away.
Oh, go for it. What do you get for the hit with your spiritual weapon? Oh, 17.
17.
Misses, unfortunately.
Oh, it misses? That doesn't
Yeah.
hit him? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I ignore that.
Yeah.
The AC is a little bit higher than that.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, level 9, guys. It's not as easy.
This game is bullshit.
Game is rigged.
Okay. Valara, anything else on your turn?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Okay, then it's
it's right here.
Method B's turn, who is going to go after Ducker. And then it'll be Tharman and Francis. And obviously, Francis, you know about the stuff under the altar as well. Okay, 19 to hit Ducker and a 26, but not a crit. So Ducker takes 8 plus 7. Okay. Okay, that's that one. So Thalrin, it's your turn.
So, just try to
You've
work
still
out
got
all
your,
these spells because
you've still
I
got your
have,
lightning up. Yep.
but if I strike any of them creatures, Francis and Yurty are going to feel it as well because they're within 5 feet.
I half all damage on dex saving throw attacks. Anything to dex saving throw, I instantly half anything on it. Because of my
Me
monk.
too.
So you have. Oh,
No, you
okay.
don't. Don't listen to her. She does
Are
not.
you just so? Fuck's sake.
She's just saying that. She's been spending too much time with Francis.
Are you fucking suicidal?
That's like
as
she
a
could
thing in
fly
this
too, you
game?
know.
I'm pretty yeah, he's just giddy because she's married. She's like, look at my ring. Ooh.
Uh,
Look at my-
yeah.
I can do anything.
I've unlocked new kinks today.
I've learned some things about myself.
No.
You know, in this campaign, we've started off with
Not like
office to like
this.
full on like barely legal stuff in the space of like 10 games.
Well,
made-
Who says
this way.
who says D&D doesn't corrupt? Because I'm fucking witnessing it.
It's not D&D that
First-hand.
corrupts. It's fucking Martin.
I've seen it.
Mazes and monsters. So Dex saving throws then from
GG.
Gigi and
Branko.
Franco. 13. It's not huge, so you should
Easy
be fine.
peasy. So I'll quarter it if I make it.
Okay, so we've got magical resistance, so it's
An 18,
17 for 17 for GG.
I quarter the damage on this one.
Oh, I can't see it on
Well,
my...
wait, what was the number?
Deck save.
You don't have to do it. 'Cause I'm
I
not-
know, but if Gigi, if I can make Gigi fail,
I think it needs to be a little
13 it was.
Oh.
13 is the
can
same.
you,
Is
can,
the
you, can you change it?
I could. I'll silvery barb, so you have to roll again.
Okay.
can't see the rolls. Why has it not come through? Let me refresh.
Ooh, I got a 9.
Yes.
So she'll take the full
Hey,
damage.
we like that.
Excellent, bro.
He's taken
Nice.
the full brunt of that. Well done.
How much is it?
Okay. So it is. Where is it? Come on, give me a fucking decent roll. 23 damage.
Aye,
Nice.
very nice.
So we're quartering it. 5.
You
So
are,
6.
yes.
6.
And I'm gonna move as well. So it's 30 feet.
Still standing. I'm good.
Move to there as well.
Nice. Good job.
And there's
Okay.
me.
And
So
the
Tharwin,
cloud is still here, so I could still on my next turn if I need to with the measures. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Francis, it's your turn.
I'll say, Tharin, something is under the altar, and I'll move to here. Is Gigi still prone?
No, they stood up on their turn. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
So it's going
Are
to be...
you going to talk? Are you talking to?
I said to
whatever
Tharin,
this-
I said to Tharin, something is under the altar. And then I'm going to go smack.
Okay.
I love that. I've had a chat and then just go bonk.
Smack!
Yeah.
Yeah.
9
Just a little
damage.
casual.
9 damage.
Does 13 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Does surely.
That
Yeah.
does.
24 hit,
For
so
and
9
it's a
plus-
strength saving throw. 15.
I got 11, so fails.
Nice.
So you're pushed back 15 feet. So I'm hoping there's some sort of height on that. So you'll do 1d6 damage or something. Is that 10 feet drop total?
I mean, they'd fall about. They wouldn't go all the way over there because of the walls and the fallen pillar, but I'd say they'd fall a little bit down the
Can I push them to there? Can I make them fall there?
No, because the pillar's right in the way, so you can push them away, but if you're trying to cause them damage, I think with the way the walls are positioned, you wouldn't be able to. Let me see how far. I think the steps are only. Yeah, the steps are only 5 feet, so they wouldn't take any damage from the fall, but you can push them anywhere you want. But yeah, you can't push them through obviously an object, so
I'll push
you
them
could-
to there then.
You can push them so they got against that wall. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah.
And then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again!
Mhm.
Wait, did I do 2 unarmed strikes? I did, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, I did. Wait. No, only did 1. Only did 1.
I only
I've
see
got my
one
other one.
on
I've got my other one. I've still got my other one.
Quarterstaff. Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got my other one.
Okay. 11 misses. So you only did get silvery. You did do silvery barb, so you're given the advantage, though.
Oh wait, I've still got an advantage that someone else gave me earlier. I'm going to re-roll
Alright.
that. I can roll that again.
And I'll give the other one to Valara.
Ooh, nice.
20, so take 7 more damage and make the strength saving throw again.
Okay. Fails.
Okay, so you get pushed again. Pow!
So how are you going to position it? Because otherwise they'll just thump against the wall.
Oh.
You can't push them over the wall.
Hmm.
But you might be able to, if you can, you might be able to position to like go.
Push them there, so they're right next to Thalrin.
Yeah,
so Thalrin
you
thump
can do
them
that.
next to
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Jump on her as she lands.
Gigi is just blooded.
She's bloodied?
Just.
Just.
Okay. So if that's Francis's turn, we've got Meza A's turn, who is let's see if they can recharge. Oh, they do, so they'll teleport right next to they'll teleport next to you, Yuri.
Taking on you.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, they're still going to move towards someone else, and then they'll use their movement to. Let's have a look.
These guys just pop out of nowhere.
Okay, it is. Yeah, they'll come after Thalwyn. Let's have a look. We've got a whole 22,
Oh.
and I'll tell you what. I was going to do one against Thalwyn, and then I'll do the other one against Yuri to bring. Oh no, I've already rolled it, so I don't think a 15 will hit you, Thalwyn, anyway, right? So 22 instead.
15. 22 hits, but 15 doesn't.
So you take whatever this is 8, but you are grappled and restrained all over again. It is your sister's turn, Yuri. And where is your sister? Oh, she's with your new friend. She is she will give someone. She's like, Yuri. She's like, don't worry, I'll handle all the bridal shit because I know you're shit at that because you're not into fashion and stuff. So she will give you advantage, but she just said like, oh, I think there's someone like under the altar, like a really powerful guy. You should talk to him. Like he's like super powerful, but he's stuck. So you should talk to him. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm busy with marriage stuff now. That's what she says.
This is wedding planning.
She's busy.
Listen,
Yeah,
you were born with lips. You could talk to him yourself, but okay.
I mean,
She's a stripper. That's not what she does with her lips.
she says you were born without clothes, but now you keep them on. So, I mean,
I don't even wear clothes. It's just a bow. I was born without an arm, though.
she's like, you were born naked. I thought you had the bow always distracted me. She's like, I never knew you were naked all the time. She's like, oh.
You were adopted. Shut up.
She's like, you're adopted. But no, she's like, no, I am adopted. Yuri, what are you doing? There's a lot going on. There's magical shells. There's people talking under altars. I will say we are coming to the end of the game. as well.
Yeah,
for
I
today.
guess I'll use my action to talk to the bubbling water under the altar.
Sure. So the bubbling water says that I am the ancient river of Manivarsha. Free me, and I will get rid of your problem, Gigi. But you need to like move the altar so he can get out.
Ah, Jesus.
He's like, you're not the handicapped one, are you? He's like,
Oh.
oh fuck. He's like, oh,
Handicapable.
he's like, oh fuck. He's like, sorry.
You've never
this-
seen my power.
Thing off me.
Everybody, can we please try and move the altar?
Okay. so
I will use the rest of my movement to move towards the altar,
Okay.
which
I mean,
provokes an attack of opportunity.
okay. I will say it just says move. I guess you could destroy it or something. It is rock, so but you could
Yeah,
attack
I was
it. You
wondering
can,
if like an
you can't-
attack would do it.
yeah. If you get it is solid rock, but depending how much damage an attack would do, you might smash it.
It's raining outside and I've got washing out.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's
no.
not rained for like 3 weeks in
I
England.
know,
and
the
you-
one that
I
I
don't
got washing out.
what's
It's
like in
fucking
Scotland.
raining.
Figures.
18 Yeti.
Do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you've
We've
got the
started raining here
advantage
as well.
You've got the advantage from your sister though, if you want to use it.
Well, I was gonna say, do reactions restart at the start of your turn?
You get one every round.
Every round. So yeah, it depends. I don't know when you last used it. Did you use it on
Okay, I
this
think
round?
I last used it this round, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use. Wait, how can you use advantage on something like that? You can't.
Because she'll distract him so that he might not hit you. That's how you can use the
Oh.
advantage, basically. If you want her to like be like,
Use
hi.
your moves.
She does a quick stripper move. And
And that's why you're
changes
the
it.
sorcerer and she's a stripper.
I mean, luckily, I think you still take the lower roll because that's a crit. But I think you take the lowest roll, right? Not the new roll, because some of them say the new roll.
I thought you were good at dancing. You just made him more mad.
You got excited and did it harder. So you take 8
I'm
slashing
really
damage,
angry now.
but you're grappled and restrained.
No.
Okay, and it is Gigi's turn, who is still crazy going. She doesn't care about Thalwyn because she wants to get her shell back. So, Thalwyn, you get an opportunity attack. She obviously stands up as well. So, Thalwyn, you take the opportunity attack.
Yep. Is it an automatic hit? Just roll the damage, or do we still need to?
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
still
you
need
still
to
need
roll
to.
for what's it done?
Still,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
still need to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you rolled that.
17
Misses.
Ali.
on an old, decrepit, dead-skinned woman.
I know. That's what I said.
It's called an ultra laugh, and they are fiends. She's very powerful, yeah, with magical abilities, yeah. Okay, she's gonna go crazy on Francis to try and yeah, because she's angry. So we've got a 21, we've got a 22, and the last one is
You
a
whipped.
22.
Shit.
Yes, and they all hit.
They all hit me.
Okay.
Take her shell. That takes all her power.
All the magic.
Oh wait,
yeah.
does she not have disadvantage on them? Wait, does she
Oh,
not
sorry, no,
have
she
disadvantage on
does have disadvantage. Yeah, I forgot. So let me roll again. So, I need to roll 3 more
Okay.
times.
The first one's a hit. The second one's a hit.
I think they're all still
Third
hits
one's a
because the
hit.
lowest was a 20.
Did you accidentally put advantage?
So sorry. So the
So it's
I'll
9
keep the
damage
damage.
plus
So
6 damage.
9 plus
15.
6, and there's one more. She didn't get any crits, which is another.
23.
Um,
I'm
yeah.
down.
Okay, Francis is down.
Okay.
Does Francis love this cell, or did you pass it to someone else? I know
No,
you
I
have
still
this.
have it.
I know. You...
Do I make a
Okay.
death save now, or do I wait until my turn?
No, it's not to your turn.
Okay.
And you said you kept the shell, right?
I've got the shell in my hand, yeah.
Okay, so he's going to pick it up as a free action. Okay, then it
That was an
is-
opportunity to say Noah threw it to Yurti.
I didn't know.
He was honest.
I know.
Which I
I'm always
appreciate.
honest.
Meza A is going to go after Valorant for... let's do it. Uh, 17 and 17.
Both hit.
Okay, that's...
Is that the one that's grappled me? Or is that the other one?
This is A, which is the one that grappled you because it's got all the weird insecticide things. It can still hold you on attack. So 21 total, and it is your sister's turn. Who's obviously like, "You guys okay?"
I'm alright.
Looking to the border, so she's like, "I'll give anyone advantage if they want it." So you just have to shout out. Yuri, it's your turn. What are you doing? There's lots going on. The shell's been taken. There's someone talking from under the altar.
Jesus, this is a shit show. I will cast Earth Tremor
Mm-hmm.
at 4th level on the altar.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. So obviously the altar's an object, so it can't, do anything. What's the
so
damage?
it'll be 4d6.
Okay, roll me the damage.
If I missed something, so Gigi went. Did we not go back round?
No, the last one was. Hold on.
So Gigi attacked Francis, didn't she?
Mhm. After GG,
Oh, yeah,
after
sorry.
GG, we go back round to the top and it's Ducker.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. So what did? Sorry. So what did?
So I shouldn't have been attacked.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I must have got confused.
After
there.
GG,
Yeah.
it's Ducker,
Sorry.
then Razor C.
Sorry, Yuri,
Was
I
it
must
20?
have missed you. Yeah, so you can take your thing back. I'm gonna make this the last round as well because we are pretty much coming up to extra time. So yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, so this will be the last round. And yes, you can remove that. Yeah, no, you're correct. I did check. Yeah, it is. I got confused with all the stuff going on.
Yeah, because she took that shell back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she took the shell back and did that, and then it should have been.
Then it's Ducker.
Okay.
Ducka.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh no, did I do the ceased? Hold on.
And then C. And then the ladder would be.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
we
Yeah.
go.
So okay, back. So Ducker. Sorry, I'll refresh that. So Ducker, he's just gonna go after method B. So we go.
Yeah. Come on.
For
Oh, Ducka.
I've got a plan on this one. I've got a plan.
both.
We have to wait
oh,
2
wait.
weeks to see it. Oh no, you've got this round. We've got this round.
This round,
If you
yeah.
do it this round, you might be able to do some, but I doubt anyone's. Unless you do, you more got to do something that doesn't involve attacking. I think to kind of win this. He doesn't get any because he was disadvantaged, so it's C's turn, which is the one who's just going to attack Yurdi, and that will be Valara. So Valara, it might be up to you if everyone's told you there's something going on with the altar. It's up to you if you want to do anything with it.
I don't know
Um,
how. Okay, I don't know how strong the altar is. But
Nope.
maybe I could get after it with the Sacred Flame. It's probably one of my highest attacks. And
Mhm.
then I could use my second action to do that mass heal again. For
Okay.
everybody, does that sound okay? Or should I just heal a
You
couple
have
of times?
advantage too from silvery barbs.
Okay. Does that sound like a plan?
12 and 14 to hit. Yurti, I think you're okay with that. Oh no, it's you were at disadvantage, aren't you? So I get advantage. Sorry. Let's do 2 more for 14 and a. Oh, I'm guessing the 24 might hit.
Yeah.
Might hit.
So you take
Oh,
12.
I was skipping Meza.
No, Valara. So now, Valara, it's your turn. What do you want to do? So there's a lot going on. Gigi's got the shell back, but now you've heard stuff about this altar, and I don't know how far you are. Yeah, you.
I
Probably,
think I'm okay. I just moved up a little bit.
I will say you can probably, because it's been another round. There's now water running down the altar stairs, so you can see something weird's going on.
Okay. Yeah. So let me do, I guess, the Sacred Flame. And then maybe I could use the advantage for the healing so it's better.
You can't use advantage on healing. I mean, my suggestion would be maybe you use you could use your magic, your spiritual weapon if you can move it far enough to do it. If you can do 20 damage on the altar, I'll say you broke it. Or you could try and move the altar. It's depending on how you want to do it.
I've got 2d8 plus 5 for Sacred Flame. I don't know.
So that's not enough for you to just break it yourself. Unless you've got any. How about you can upcast spells. So if you've got any. So you can upcast
next
them.
as well. Don't forget.
And you've also got Tharon. So I would tell you what, because we're doing the last round, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to come up with the battle plan, because otherwise you'll be waiting a couple of weeks. So what is the battle plan?
Okay, so let me do what I can with my Sacred Flame, because that's probably one of my better attacks, and then I can mass heal you guys, like everybody.
And then I can Misty Step away from the grapple as a bonus action. And I can do lightning to finish off, or a normal attack, depending on what damage you do to the altar. So between the two of us, we'll get the altar open.
Okay. I think so.
I think.
Does that sound okay? Okay. All right.
If not, it's 2 weeks.
Not 2 weeks.
I think we'll get it done. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. We'll get it done.
Look at it. Okay, so Sacred Flame. Come on, baby. I can't even look. 11. Okay.
You do 11, so you got 9 points left until you can smash it open.
Okay, and then let me heal. Level 3 mass healing. Let me make sure that's the right one. Oh yeah. And 7 for everybody for the healing.
That gets me back on my feet though.
Get you back on your feet. Okay, good.
Yeah, Francis is down, so you got him back up.
How do I come out of death saves by doing
just
that?
If you click on death saves, you can add your health.
Yeah.
Then it automatically does it. Yeah. Okay. Mezabi is gonna go after Dukkha for 22 and 23, so we'll take all the damage, and then it'll be Tharon and then Francis's turn, so 10 plus
Nice.
17 on Dukkha, and Tharon, it's now your turn.
So we're going to cast Misty Step
Okay.
to get away from the grapple. It's over here, and then I'm going to hit this thing with Call Lightning that's still going.
You just need 9, right? You just need 9.
9 will break the stone on it, yeah.
Okay.
See, 13, bang.
Yeah, good job.
So you shatter the stone as a watery figure appears. I've got the picture to show you guys. So, a little bit different to Jihorna. Let me see if I've got the picture for you. Here's the thing. Kind of looks like the guy, a little bit Little Mermaidy. This is the guy that you saved.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. That's who we save? What an
He's come save
immaculate
us.
beard.
He reminds me of Poseidon from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah. I like it.
Ah, Caravan Internet.
Oh,
be frozen.
It's that time.
screenshot.
Yes. Hey,
Screenshot.
got half an hour out of it.
Oh, it's so funny.
Make a screenshot. Make that an emoji. Definitely.
It'll just be a collection of the Cinderella
I'm collecting them. Yeah.
internet shots.
Oh,
He's
okay.
back.
Oh, he's
There
back.
we go. Yeah, sorry. You know what mine's I only have like 4 hours and then I have to click a button to do the other one. Sorry, guys. So I just saw Sarah looking impressed by the picture and then you first. So yeah, that is the guy that you see as he kind of erupts from the altar. And that's where we're going to end today's game. But Gigi looks
Alright.
very.
Oh, we're not finishing the round.
She looks scared now.
No, okay.
No, I'm going to say everyone is kind of overcome with emotion or whatever for that. So we will start.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Possibly.
he's
And
so
the,
beautiful.
and the coming wedding as well that we've all.
Of course.
Well, as he
It's gonna
erupts,
happen.
literally water starts flowing down as well, the altar and stuff. So everyone kind of stops because you guys are all a bit like, "What the?" Gigi looks generally scared, but we'll have to find
Ooh,
out what
good.
happens next week.
Find out
In
what
2 weeks'
happens
time.
Alright.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Amazing. Thank you, Martin.
ending.
Very good.
Good
Very
ending.
No
good.
worries.
So you heard
Yeah.
it here first, folks. Tune in 2 weeks to see what happens in the mists of Manivarsha. That was session 2, or Fey Nights. Session 22. We'll be back in 2 weeks for session 23, the finale of season 2, before we break to play Savage Worlds. So, see you then in 2 weeks, folks. I'm RxOliver. These are my amazing friends. Thank you very much for watching. We love you. Good night.
Bye.